bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party. 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 Hugs from the honeys, pounds from the roughnecks. See my man say that I knew from the projects. Said he had beef, asked me if I had my piece. Short dude, 222s in my shoes. Holla if you need me, love, I'm in the house. Roman strong, see what the honeys is about. Moet poppin', hope poppin', ain't no stoppin'. Big Papa, I'm a bad boy. Niggas wanna front, who got your back? Niggas wanna flex, who got the gap? It ain't hard to tell, I'm the East Coast overdoser. Nigga, you're scared just a poster. Nigga, I toast you. Put fear in your heart. Fuck up the party before it even starts. Is he drunk? Over Henny and skunk? On some brand new and shit beating down. Bitches in the back looking righteous. In the tight dress, I think I might just hit her with a little Biggie 101. How to tote a gun and have fun with Jamaican rum conversation. Once in rotation, my man Big Jock got the Glock in his waist and we're smoking, drinking, got the hooker thinking. If money smell bad, then this nigga biggin', thinking. Is it my charm? I got the hookers eating out my palm. She grabbed my arm and said, let's leave calm. I'm hitting skins again. Rolled up another blunt, bought a Heineken. Niggas start to load out like kids out, choked out, blows were stoned, and a fucking fight broke out. Can't we just all get along so I can put stickies on her chest like little Sean? Get a pissy drunk over Dom Perignon. And it's
Oh,
on,
baby.
and
Oh,
I'm
baby.
gone. That's
Oh,
that.
God. Ooh. I'm hoping the audio is all right on this one. Let's do this, baby. Let's do it. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wingnut Roundup, this time for October of 2025. Holy shit, where has this year gone? First and foremost, I need everybody to make sure the sound off in the chat. Is the sound okay? I was hacking it, just trying to get this all together at the right time. Hopefully everything's good and we can proceed as normal. Happy Halloween, everybody. I did not necessarily expect that I was going to be doing the show on Halloween. I was originally going to do it last Sunday. And then last Sunday happened, and I said, nope. No. I am pooped. And so I was like, I'll do it on Tuesday. And Tuesday was getting close, and I was like, nope. Nope, not doing it then either. Nope. I'll do it Wednesday. And then suddenly it was Halloween. And here we are, together again, once again for our once a month get together. It's our visiting time. It's our time together, you and I. An intimate little surrounding you, me, everybody else. Awkwardly staring at me on your TVs and phones and tablets and assorted accoutrements. Hopefully somebody's watching me on a smart toilet. That'd be fucking great. I'm hoping for that. That's how you know you made it, right? I hope everybody's doing really well. I hope your October has gone very good. Mine has been fascinating. As many of you who were paying attention, we had a Wingnut road trip last month. We didn't have a proper roundup because I was on a motorcycle tour. I did not get home until a little bit into October. In total, I was gone from home for 18 fuck-off days. Not fun. I mean, it was fun, but it was brutal. It was very brutal. So it's very nice to be back and home and settled-ish. Going to school, that's interesting, you know. It was hard the last time I decided to go back to school, and that was, oh, fuck me. I think I was 35, and now I'm 43 going back to school again. Fuck it, whatever. It's all good. What am I drinking? I am drinking only the finest of Pinot Grigio juice box. It's an adult juice box. One of these fucking guys. Yeah. I don't want to overdo it. I've got a lot of shit I got to do tonight. It is Halloween after all. It is a spooky, spooky night. Time for fun and adventure and silliness and rambunctiousness and tomfoolery, in other words. Anyway, I have, as always, curated for you a beautiful, wonderful list of interesting, fascinating, and bizarre content that I found over the span of the past month. However, I also got some fascinating contributions from people, viewers like you. The Wingnut Roundup is brought to you by viewers like you, who post in my Discord and suggestions for Jeff, finding me interesting, fascinating stuff to also include. So thank you to all of you. Anybody who wants to participate, or if you find something really weird on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube or whatever, you can always post it in there, and I appreciate those submissions. Now, that mask is hideous. Kiss my ass. I like it. It's cute. It's fine. It's easy. That's why I like it. So you're just gonna have to suck it up. You can suck my horn. What mask, indeed. Okay, so with that being said, I believe that it's only appropriate, if we're going to be dealing with spooky season, that we start off with quite possibly one of the spookiest of all Wingnuts we've ever watched. And of course, I'm talking about the single most published occult author ever, one S. Rob. Unfortunately, his big updates lately is that he's really into kilts now.
Yes, Rob. I'm the kilt and the coat. See how my kilt?
Yep.
Still wearing it. It's not too late for the London March to change your life. The world's longest occult book is still available. All you got to do is contact me through my website, www.srob.co.uk, and you can have the London War. It's not just a book for Halloween, it's a book for all of the time. It's an excellent reference book on the occult. It's 7.19 million words long. That's 7,193,205 million words long.
Hang on a second. Okay. No. I need to understand this. And I'm curious. I actually almost want to order the Long Grimoire. Is he trying to tell us that he actually wrote a book that is over 7 million words long? For reference, most novels are anywhere from 80 to 120,000 words long. That's like a standard, easy, simple novel. Not like a Stephen King novel. Stephen King novel will be like, oh God, 500,000, So he's saying he wrote 14 Stephen King novels worth of information in a single book. That's a big book. That is a big, big book. I don't even know. Yeah, I love his accent. That's amazing. That's crazy. I want to know what's in it.
Many millions of words longer than the longest occult book. The next longest occult book, the longest occult book ever written. All you have to do is to contact me, send £80 to my PayPal, and I will then give you the code that will allow you to read the Long Grimoire. And that is available now, okay? It's worthwhile. It's the best reference book you will ever find on the occult. And I feel anyone that reads this all the way through will definitely become a master of the occult works, occult arts. Okay? Thanks a lot.
I heard him say master of the occult arts, and I want that to be canon now. That's what I'm really vibing with right now. I want to be a master in the cunt arts. I think it's attainable. I think it's totally attainable. I really do. It just takes a lot of study.
Bye.
Bye. Now, usually I would not include a Wingnut video. That's just basically a advertisement. But you know what? I admire the hustle. I love S. Rob, and I love his hustle, and I want to support him in any way possible. So there you go. If you're interested in picking up the Long Grimoire, you have to go to. Well, I couldn't understand what the fuck he was saying. So whatever that URL was, you can go pick up a 7 million word long spell book. I think he was saying it was a spell book. I think so. Something like that. Am I wearing makeup? Yes, I am. A Song of Ice and Fire, all 5 books, is 1.7 million words. Yeah, absolutely. See, Burb, some people like the mask, actually. Okay. Talking shit on my mask. I'm horny. Yeah, I did not just randomly pick this up at Spirit literally last night. Nope. This is a carefully cultivated idea. Disappointed you didn't mention the Bubbly Bone Man this year. Okay. I've been tempted to try and actually contact S. Rob. I'm too busy to really do it, but I've been tempted for a long time because I want to ask him questions. I wonder if he would take submissions, like suggestions for things to make videos on. Like, I want to know the history of the Bubbly Bone Man. Like, what does he think it was? Can he describe the Bubbly Bone Man, the caked up Bubbly Bone Man, like further? I'm interested. I'm invested. The mask is perfect for the weird girls. Yeah, absolutely. Are you feeling called out right now? It's okay. I'm just teasing you. You know how I am. 7 million words, that's like 5 times the Iliad. Is the Iliad really that long? I never actually tried to read it. Yeah. Okay. So, next up, it's Halloween. It's the spooky season. People have a lot of feelings, a lot of vibes about the Halloween season. Is it satanic? Is it a portal to the underworld? Is it just all play, all fun and games? Is it something more than just simply fun? And for a lot of people who maybe are not in the United States and don't really celebrate Halloween, it can be a little confusing. So I'm hoping that the next few videos can elucidate what Halloween is really supposed to be, at least according to certain wingnuts. So here we go. Let's try this.
Halloween is demonic. I used to be a wizard, and on Halloween, I literally went out on assignment by 7 demons that I would speak to. I thought they were my spirit guides.
Wait. Okay. Okay, first of all, when we're talking about a video like this, we first have to have some means by which to reference people, right? So this gentleman is speaking first. We need to give him a name. Otherwise, how are we even going to address him? So I need suggestions from the chat. What do you think this guy's name is? Just toss him out randomly. He's wearing a rainbowy shirt that says what the fuck does that even say? What the fuck? Anti-Halloween World Tour, and claims that he used to be a wizard. You used to be a wizard, Ari. Big Wiz. Big Wiz is good. That's pretty good. Oh, it's just srob.co.uk. Cool. Sounds like shit tier demons if it took 7 of them to manage one person. I'm thinking that too. Keith. Chad. I don't feel Chad. Maybe a Keith. Maybe. Goober, Steve the Wizard. So far, I really like Big Wiz. I just like Big Wiz. That's good. I mean, we're gonna deal with a lot of Big Wiz at the end of this show, but we're gonna go with Big Wiz. Okay, so it took 7 demons in order to manage Big Wiz, and Big Wiz would literally go out and do the bidding of those 7 demons. Got it. Okay, I want to make sure we're in on the lore here.
They were supposed to be angels. I thought I was out blessing people, but I was really cursing them. They had me out going to blocks, neighborhoods, praying for kids, praying for families, businesses, anything that celebrates.
Oh, hey, Mickey. Thank you very much for continuing to be a member. 35 months and stuff. LOL feels a lot longer. It does, doesn't it? It feels like I've been alive for 1,000,000 years. No, it's good. Big Wiz is good. Big Wiz is really good. So he was going out thinking that he was blessing or praying for people, but actually, psych! You were a wizard. You were a wizard. You didn't even know it.
Celebrated Halloween, and I knew I needed permission. I knew I needed some type of legal ground to impact them spiritually. And when I asked the spirit guides, where's the legal ground? They said their participation in Halloween was the legal ground that gave them access to impact their life, their kids, their businesses, everything. And we just here to warn you because we love you.
There's a lot of discrepancy on the origins of Halloween. Does it come from Samhain? Does it come from Catholic tradition? I don't care where it comes from, whether it is a pagan thing or a Catholic thing, because it's not a Jesus thing. 2 Corinthians tells us that...
Okay, 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 okay. But hang on. Hang on. Can we please understand that just like I get it. They're into Jesus. They're big Jesus people. That's okay. That's fine. Be into Jesus. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But there's lots of things that aren't Jesus that are still great. Like The Wire is not a Jesus thing, you know, right? Like I don't care that Stone Cold has Austin 316 on his shirt. Wrestling's not really a Jesus thing. These things are great. These are awesome stuff. It's not really a Jesus thing. So she doesn't like Halloween because it's not a Jesus thing. Man, she must really not have a very interesting and exciting life.
Light has no fellowship with darkness. So how are you going to say that you worship the Lord and then come out and celebrate and glorify the very thing that he defeated, which is death and hell? We cannot participate.
Wait. But did Jesus actually defeat death, like, in general, like the concept? Like, he kind of came back, but then just scooted off again. That's another thing, too. They're like, he conquered death. They're like, well, yeah, briefly, but then he went to heaven, right? So that's not like he came back and he's just like chilling, you know, like this immortal god emperor of mankind. I've been brain poisoned by Warhammer, so don't mind me. I don't know. The rhetoric is very strange. I don't know. Yeah.
Participate in this. We have to come out from among them and be set apart and say no and reject Halloween.
Hello, because God says to imitate good, not imitate evil. Let's go.
Damn, Big Wiz out here spitting bars. Man, I need to get into a rap battle with this guy. I don't know if people in the Roundup know this, but my rap name is Little Blowy. So if we got into a rap battle, it'd be Big Wiz versus Little Blowy. I think it'd be pretty good. If you're wondering why my rap name is Little Blowy, the reason is absolutely none. There's no fucking reason. It just sounds really fucking funny. Really, really, really funny. I like it. I kind of got like a rapper belt buckle on right now. I don't know well the camera actually shows that shit, but like that's some fucking gangsta shit right there, baby. Anyway, all right, moving on. So based Warhammer reference, of course. Fuck yeah. I live, breathe, eat, and shit Warhammer. It's because I sucked a lot of dick. That's why I'm called Little Blowy. Not a lot. Not a lot. No. That's why. Because that's why it's little. Because it wasn't a lot. Because it... Need to buy a Flavor Flav clock pendant? Sure. Absolutely. Oh, Harry the Wiz and Hermione. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Yeah. I like Big Wiz. I'm into Big Wiz. Do not clip that. Do not fucking clip that. I swear to fucking God. Do not clip that. Thankfully, I think in my YouTube career, I'm past having people taking clips out of context and tossing them around. I need that belt buckle with the tiny fold-out gun. Oh, from Desperado? Yeah. No. It was that was a cod piece in Desperado. The cock gun. I don't know if there was actually a belt buckle with a fold-out gun. Maybe that's a different movie. Anyway, moving on from my rap name, because I don't want people getting mired in that one. Let's learn some more about what Halloween actually is. From this time, okay, look. Big Wiz and low rent Becky Hermione over here. No. We need somebody who's actually an anointed pastor, somebody who is a man of the cloth, a legit man of the cloth who deals routinely with demonic forces to explain to us what Halloween actually is, okay? All right, here, let's do this shit. Let's go. Hey, there we go. Here's our expert.
Speaking about evil, topic number 4. Woo! Halloween, what? Evangelist John Ramirez explains why it is demonic. Ah, that's demonic. Oh my goodness. Halloween is demonic. Former Satanist turned evangelist John Ramirez has once again gone viral this October for warning the believers against celebrating Halloween. Ramirez, who was practicing witchcraft, and he was a warlock, says Halloween is not harmless, fun, but a spiritual gateway for darkness. He warns that costumes, rituals, and candy traditions are rooted in demonic symbolisms.
That's right. Getting candy, demonic. Demonic. Videos are echoing? Oh, the videos are echoing. Okay. I was worried that might be the case. Okay, so I do have a way to potentially fix this. I have a way to do this. Yes. And in order to do this, I'm going to have to go this way. Yeah. Let's see if this is going to work. Hang on 1 second. Let's try this.
Many Christians have defended
No, that's not going to fucking work. Why is that not working? You fucking bastard. Hang on. Is that not going to work? Oh, you little fucker. Oh, you little fucker. There we go. Let's try this.
celebrating it innocently, but Ramirez says that there's no such thing as a holy
Okay, how's that? Did that fix it? I hope that fixed it. Yeah. That bull ring's hanging low. Yeah, wait, that's kind of the thing that happens when you have a septum piercing like that and you get it so fucking heavy, it actually starts to kind of wear out like bits of your soft tissue. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's better? Okay, good. For like a second there was an echo, then a good. Yeah, because I killed it. All right, cool. So, according to the Right Reverend Richie the Barber, can I get an amen? According to him, which is according to this random ex-warlock dickhead, it is, in fact, demonic. Halloween is demonic. Candy rituals are demonic. Okay. Let's find out some more. And that did not play it. Let's do that.
version of the unholy. His message has reignited debate among believers worldwide. Let's watch this video.
Said people celebrate Halloween, right? I'm gonna be the Little Mermaid.
I'm gonna be a mermaid.
That's what you're gonna be, a water spirit. You're gonna change your identity for one night. Open doors and gateways and portals. Now the devil own legal rights because you open the door because you want to dress a little Ariel. I dress like the crab guy.
To be okay. Listen, I understand that people take this very serious. I do. I get it. I get that they think they take it extremely serious. Do they ever stop and like recite this stuff before they go out on stage and say it? And just say it to like like an empty room, right? Like an empty room. Be like, look, it's actually demonic to want to be Ariel the Little Mermaid and Sebastian the Crab. Like when you just say it, when you don't have like this pump up of like, ooh, a demonic energy, blah 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 blah. When you just say it in a vacuum, you sound like a dipshit. It's crazy.
Yeah, marine spirit too. And we dress like these things, and we become these things, and we become part of an identity that is dead. Damn. But you don't hear Satanists. Oh, I can't wait for Good Friday to go to church. Oh, you don't even say, I can't wait. I'm going to take off my black clothes. I'm going to iron it. I'm going to do my nails in black. You know, I can't wait to go there and sing hallelujah. See, the devil has power.
Okay, look. I was raised Lutheran, all right? I was raised Lutheran, very religious household. Thankfully, my parents are pretty chill. They're pretty chill people. But for a time, they were very, very religious. And so I was raised up going to church and doing all this kind of shit and taking communion. And I went and tried to get my catechism and blah, 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 and all that kind of shit. I never once, not once, in all the years that I was attending a church, got excited about going to church. There was never a point where I was like, oh boy, wait, hang on. Oh boy, I can't wait to go to church. It's going to be so fun. I would instead be like, I gotta go to church. It's gonna be really boring for about an hour and a half. But then I get free food, and I can go into the basement and play with my friends because there's dodgeballs and a pool table, and we can run around and be silly. Like that was fine, but like it was just an obligation. It taught me obligation. It didn't teach me like excited about it. So I don't know. When people get like super excited for it, I maybe some people do. Maybe they just have a really cool church. I've seen videos of really cool churches. People that get really into it, you know, like Southern Baptist black churches when they're singing and dancing and moving around. Or like if you live in a smaller town and your church is kind of also your center of like community, you know, like I get that. That's cool. That sounds fine. But these kinds of church, like this kind of shit, this mega church kind of shit, ugh, no thank you.
But he doesn't have the right power against the right believer. See, the devil has power, but not power or the right believer.
Dang.
She spin boy. What the? Oh, God, shut up.
I know what you guys are thinking. Why the heck are you talking about this when I'm a clown? I know you're like, what the heck? Listen, I don't celebrate Halloween. My whole arm is all Halloween. Back in the days,
It's now canon. Jeff dodged balls in the church basement and got excited about it. Ask me what I thought the rectory was for so many years. Just kidding. Nobody diddled me. It's fine.
I did it. I was all about Halloween back in the days, but definitely, yeah, dude. If you give legal rights to the enemy, I mean, you know, carving pumpkins, doing all that stuff. You know, I used to
Carving pumpkins opens yourself up to demonic influence. Carving pumpkins, not even once.
work for Not Scary Farm. I used to work for Not Scary Farm. I used to go to all.
You just want him to get better makeup. He's not wearing makeup. Oh, TJ Rune, those are tattoos. Those are tattooed on, Bubba. No, that's not makeup.
All the mazes, all that stuff back in the days. I mean, that's all I did. I used to celebrate for years and years, you know. But it's cool seeing John Ramirez talk about that. It's cool.
Why do they keep saying legal? So in deliverance ministry, in the very specific brand of religious advocacy that is deliverance ministry, they end up sounding a lot more like sovereign citizens, and they say like if you do certain actions or engage in certain stuff, like if you like certain things or you buy certain things or you participate in certain basic simple things that everybody enjoys, you are opening yourself to a legal possession or influence. It's also one of the reasons why like you'll have these deliverance ministers be like, I rebuke, and they're like sovereign citizen themselves away from like demonic influence or some shit like that. I mean, and if you're hearing that and you didn't know that before and you're thinking to yourself, well, that's dumb. Yes. Yes, it is. That's very silly. That's very, very silly. All right, here.
You know, speaking to people about that, and a lot of people think it's still okay. You know, like it's crazy, but it's all around us. But people just don't want to. They don't want to believe it. I mean, actual believers are like, oh, it's fine. We can dress up whatever we want. We can do this and do that.
Yeah.
It's not all right. You know? It's crazy. I mean, there's tons of churches that me and my wife, I mean, we go to, and they have like Harvest Church, and it says no scary costumes, but they still let their kids dress up whatever they want, you know.
Sure, why not?
And
costumes are fun.
Yeah, it's demonic. Yeah.
Can we just point out that you're okay? You're talking about a church that's like, okay, well, no scary costumes, but you can still dress in costumes. You can have fun, and you can like change how you look and be playful and that sort of thing. You literally tattooed your face to look like a clown. Come on, man. Like maybe these days, because I never really looked that much into Richie the Barber that much because I don't give a fuck. But maybe now he's like, I shouldn't have done it, man. I shouldn't have done it. Well, you're doing it every day of your fucking life, man. Every day. Other people get to take that shit off. They get to take it off. And they just get to go back to doing everything else that they were doing. Like, it's just so stupid. I doubt this guy believes a single fucking thing about this.
That's demonic. That's crazy. All right. What does the Bible? What is it? What does the Bible have to talk about this? Let's see it right here. Ephesians 5:11, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather expose them.
So no tossing the salad, but you can expose the salad. Fair. Hey, it's from the Bible. Don't tell me what I can and can't eat.
There you have it. People get mad when we're always exposing the darkness. They're like, oh, you're judging. It says right there. The Holy Bible says, I have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather expose them. See? It says in the Holy Bible.
It's muddy.
What does this mean? Light and darkness cannot mix. When we participate...
Whoa. Listen, this is a progressive world these days, my guy. We've moved beyond that binary thinking, okay? All right? Listen, without mixing light and dark, we wouldn't get a Zendaya, all right? Like, no. I don't like that.
In worldly or occult costumes, we open doors that the enemy can use. Halloween is a spiritual battleground disguised as a cultural...
Why didn't that
My
read?
boss
Oh,
and
there-
coworker are both quite open about their Christianity at the office.
Sure.
I feel like discussing religion and politics at the office is inappropriate. Their faith is all over their desks. Drives me nuts.
I mean, I get it, but also I'm done with Richie the Barber. I'm done. Let's talk about that for a second. Because I do find that actually pretty interesting. So when you're in like an office setting, a work setting, unless they explicitly say something where they don't want politics or they don't want religion or whatever, some people are definitely going to put up little totems, little imagery that's dedicated towards their own sense of identity. And for a lot of people, their identity is tied up in what they believe politically. I know mine is to a certain extent, or religiously, like a lot of people are like that. And I can sometimes be irritated with overt iconography. But at the same time, I usually exercise a very, very simple metric by how I want to conduct myself. Is it really actually bothering me, or is it just like a meh and something I can brush off? If it is, I just let it go. People God the way they want to God. They want a way they want a religion. And as long as they're not like posting like hateful things about their politics, I think it's fine. Usually, I've had to endure that quite a few times. I have coworkers that are very different from me politically, and I just avoid politics as much as possible. It's one of those things. It is usually a smart choice when in mixed company that you're not as familiar, to leave politics and religion way the fuck out of it. Yeah. Just gotta ignore it. It sucks. It sucks because sometimes it can really get under your skin, especially if like you're somebody who had to endure some degree of like trauma from like an exposure to religion, which is very common. That happens quite a lot. Now, that being said, if you are somebody who experienced this type of trauma, and you have something that that plagues you, apparently this next Wingnut has the answer how to deal with that trauma. So let's check this out. It's time to get into some self-help. Here we go. You can talk about your trauma for years, or you can do this. All right, let's see it. Okay. This feels like a Tim and Eric sketch right now. Okay. Guys will literally have a spiritual orgasm rather than go to therapy. Guys will literally do anything else but go to therapy. Jesus Christ, that's fucking funny. His shirt is banging. His shirt's pretty fucking cool. I will give him that. He's got a vibe. He's got a mood going on right now. I mean, if I was into the hippie kind of aesthetic, I would say he ate. But the message is a little fucked, isn't it? It's a little fucked. Anytime somebody who's out there trying to spout some idea of like, hey, don't try and deal with things that haunt you. Instead, just do, I don't know, aesthetic dance. I feel like this is a subscription leak. Yeah, kinda, yeah, for sure. I do take quite a bit of umbrage, if you will, with this messaging. I think it's pretty fucked. I think it's kind of harmful. But that's also you'll find this in all sorts of different stuff, you know? People will say, hey, yeah, I know you had trauma. You should go to church about it. Well, maybe. Maybe that works for some people. But maybe it doesn't. And like broad statements of like, actually, if you're having trauma, rather than try and seek out some help, just go and have this like hippie orgasm about it. Dude, fuck off. Do the dance and go to therapy. See, Griffin, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying don't do the ecstatic hippie dance, but maybe do that and go to therapy. Why not? Kind of reminds me of the people who have tried everything to cure their mental health and list a dozen unregulated drugs. Okay, listen, that's way too real because I know probably like 8 people that could describe. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, I had I had a friend who was going through some stuff, pretty gnarly stuff, and I was like, so yeah, like, you know, you're working some of that stuff out, right? And she was like, well, yeah, you know, I'm doing therapy, and I'm like, oh, okay, like, what are you doing with therapy? And she's like, oh, I'm doing scrapbooking.
Might be a bit late, but with no Halloween plans because of my wisdom teeth, this is a great way to spend my evening.
Hey.
Much love and happy All Hallows Eve.
Thank you so much, Puppet on Strings. I appreciate that. Very, very sweet. Thank you. Mwah. Appreciate you. Glad you're spending some time with me. I'm spending some time with you. Yeah, for sure. But look, whatever helps. Yeah, wisdom teeth pain is one of the worst pains I've ever felt in my fucking life. I'm not a fan. It's absolutely fucking terrible. All right. So, in the same vein as trying to understand ourselves and also in the Halloween spirit, I don't know what this is, but it's I'm just going to play it.
You know, in life, we wear a lot of masks.
Yeah.
To hide the stink,
yeah,
the funk, because of our wounds.
Yeah.
Inside of us.
Our wombs? Listen, I never hide my womb. My womb is wide open, baby. Wide open, baby.
And I can only talk from, you know, my own perspective and looking to heal myself, which is a big part of my legacy, is healing and then sharing that out with others. And so when I was a young boy, I had some challenges at home.
Did he do colloidal silver? So that's the first thing I thought of too, was like maybe he did a bunch of colloidal silver. But later on in the video, he actually takes the glasses off and you can see it's definitely makeup. Now, one of the reasons why... Oh, you got your wisdom teeth removed. Good. That's good. Way better to have to get them out than have to deal with an abscess. Those are terrible. But one of the reasons I want to play this video for you guys is I don't know what he's supposed to be. What is this costume supposed to be? What is Troy dressed as?
And it got pretty bad, so I started running away, and my mom didn't come and get me. So
is he? Well, no. I mean, it's pink. He's wearing pink, so I'm getting like Jason Momoa in the Minecraft movie vibes a little bit, but I don't think that's what it is. I don't think that's what it is at all.
I felt kind of abandoned, and I do believe that that has chased me into my adult life as well. Many years ago, I was an alcoholic. Varying degrees of self-sabotage, disconnection from my dreams, like creating a lot of unworthiness. I think some of the pain has driven me to give my gifts, and it's also driven me to dig deeper into my soul.
Okay, I don't think he's trying to be the dude. I think, why is he gray? He looks okay. So I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3, like a lot of Baldur's Gate 3 lately, and I'm just picking up Duergar vibes, but I don't get the glasses or the pink shirt. The dude, but the anti-vax version. The dude who, yeah. The dude who took Colloidal Silver, the anti-vax Lebowski. I don't know. It's very weird. A thriller zombie, of course, maybe.
Potentially ruining relationships, heartbreak,
Uh-huh.
like continued heartbreak into my adult life, where I create scenarios that are similar to when I was a child, feeling abandoned.
The undude. Yeah. You didn't notice the skin color. Yeah. That's okay. So the thing this is what the whole thing, the only reason I included this, because if you were to just to listen to this video, you're like, wow, this is just another boring ass wingnut talking about like, my life was a lot of trauma and pain, which led me to want to be a healer and everything. But like, bro, what the fuck is on your face, baby? Baldur's Gate 3, now I understand the horns. Karlek fan. Listen, okay. Hang on. This is important. And I need you to hear me right now. I need to be seen. Karlek is bae. Karlek is best girl. Karlek is the best fucking NPC in Baldur's Gate 3, and none of you get to romance her. Just me. I'm the only one. I'm the only one. Anybody else trying to romance you, you'll fail. You'll fail. She's mine.
Feeling left alone, feeling kind of ripped off and burned, right? Your parents are supposed to be there to love you and nurture you and take care of you. And so, I've said many times, your curse is your gift. So my digestive issues that I had as a young adult helped me get into cleanse and detox and other aspects of the legacy.
I will fight you, Lavender. I will fight you. Karlek is mine. It is absolutely mine. I'm so much more invested in this conversation than this video, but I cannot get over it. This is like a Nathan for you sketch, right? He's like, I realize that many people, when talking about mental health, tend to zone out and not pay any attention. So, the project. Dress up like a strange undead ogre with Elton John glasses while talking about mental health so people will pay attention. Let's watch. This is totally like a Nathan for you kind of shit. It's so weird. What does the shirt say? I don't know. Oh, no, it says something like Sedona, Arizona. Yeah, because I know he's in Sedona. Yeah.
See that I'm creating in health to help myself look and feel my best as a Versace model, as a person who's been in front of the camera for 35 years.
You were a Versace model?
I'm realizing it now at 58. I still have my own dysfunction, creating my own self-sabotage, creating more pain in my
This look is self-sabotage, sir. This look.
Life. And this pain because I
don't know why I love
peace.
This so
I've
fucking
peace
much.
For a long time, and I've spent
I'm
a lot of
fucking
time
dying,
meditating,
man. Oh, God.
A lot of time in prayer.
Yeah.
Utilizing techniques, gratitude, psychedelics, fasting, nature-based therapies, getting out of my head, into my body, going through a lot of anxiety and wanting to heal that.
Oh, no. Sedona, Arizona is a hippie city in, obviously in Arizona, way up in the mountains. And the cost of living is astronomical because a bunch of these like hippie people and wellness people, they all moved in, and yeah, it's absolutely crazy. This is the most self-aware but still wingnut shit. I know, dude. I know. It's so good. Yeah. Grayface. This is Grayface. This is Grayface. Now, the question that I have for you, chat, is if he is committing Grayface, whomst is he being oppressive towards then? That's what I got to know.
Ultimately, what I feel like I do online is really taking off the mask, right? Taking off all the masks and just saying, I'm a human being. I have.
Wait, you couldn't even put it around your oh, buddy. It's giving Trump bronzer vibes right now. It's really wild. That's crazy. You love visiting Sedona? Sedona is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Sedona is very beautiful. It is a beautiful place, but good God, the people there are terrible.
Guilt and shame programmed into me. And, most of what I
Great
do
aliens,
for
yeah,
my freedom
sure.
lifestyle. And I even got naked at a music festival. They hired me to be the host a couple of years ago. They're like, we want Troy Casey. Well, not that Troy Casey. Because I got all naked, literally. I just ripped off my clothes and said, you might as well just free your mind, right? And one of the most feared things is speaking in public or speaking in public naked, right? Those are their nightmares people have.
So you got hired to be an MC at a music festival, and then you fucking whipped off your clothes and started shaking your turkey neck around, and they didn't like it. Well, fuck me dead. That's so crazy. So spiritually oppressive. So brave. How brave you are. Some sort of dumb mud mask treatment. I think this is probably a Halloween thing because it says the name of the video is Happy Halloween. Don't forget to take off the masks. All right. Well, I'm gonna skip to like the last few seconds because I don't know what I honestly I just skipped through this video and I just couldn't stop laughing at how ridiculous the whole setup is. But let's see what he says at the end.
And all these shrouds and layers of stuff,
man.
That we go,
Yeah, man.
I'm perfect. Everything's great. Look at me. I'm here to tell you that not everything's great. And I've got just as much pain as you guys.
No.
So God bless.
Hey, there's your affirmation. Life sucks for him just as much as it sucks for you. Thanks, buddy. That's great. Anyway, Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck? All right. Anyway, I feel like you know what I feel like Troy Casey really needs in his life right now? I feel like he needs some of this rather than chatting. Or you could paint your face all gray and weird and say a bunch of dickhead stuff. I don't know, whatever. Listen, you do you, boo. You do you. I'm gonna do me over here. Oh, dear me. It's not a competition. I mean, okay. Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but sometimes, especially when it comes to like wellness people and talking about wellness and all that sort of thing, it absolutely turns into like a competition. 100%. 100%. And it's a thing. Troy wrote a book. Oh yeah, I think Troy wrote, did he only write one? I thought he wrote a couple of books, actually. I imagine they all suck, so whatever. Anyway, here's Mario.
So I made a post a little while ago and I was talking about the painter and how some of the facts around him just don't jive. Like the story that we're told when it has to do with him. There's this other thing that I think is a massive...
Okay, just to make sure we're all in the same boat here. We got to understand the context of what we're talking about. When Mario here talks about... When Mario talks about the painter, he's talking about Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler, okay? That's what he's talking about. He's afraid to say Adolf Hitler. I don't know why. Who cares? Whatever.
Glitch that happened at the end of World War II, okay? Hear me out. So we know that the war ended when the United States bombs Japan.
Nuclear
bombs.
No. No, not really. Okay, history buff hat that I got to put on. Victory in Europe had already been attained. Hitler was fucked. Hitler was long dead by the time that we dropped the bombs on Nagasaki and Hiroshima. But also, Japan had been signaling that they were willing to surrender before we dropped the nukes. That's an important context that a lot of people don't actually know. If you're like, well, it ended because of the nukes. That's not true. That's not actually true. But yeah, no. Okay.
Probably the greatest atrocity to ever happen in our known history, right? That many people being burned alive, that many innocent people being literally fucking burned alive for almost no reason.
He's kind of right. He's kind of right. Little bit of history for people who don't actually know. Like I said, Japan was signaling that they were willing to surrender before we dropped the nukes. But the other thing that a lot of people don't really understand is I might be misspeaking, but I'm pretty sure the operation that was undertaken in Japan right before we dropped those nukes was something called Rolling Thunder. I think it was Rolling Thunder. I might have gotten the name wrong, but it was a carpet bombing campaign in which Japan was fucking flattened by the U.S., and that killed way more people than Hiroshima and Nagasaki. We were already indiscriminately smashing the shit out of the island of Japan. Like, just overwhelming death. Fucking astonishing levels. Now, is that the greatest atrocity? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But I do think it's kind of splitting the hairs, you know?
Right? Just to see who had a bigger dick, right?
Sure.
Okay, this is what gets me about that. So,
Okay.
Where were you when 9/11 happened? You know exactly where you were, right?
Yeah, I was in my home in Portland. I just woke up. Yeah.
I was in school. I remember the teacher rolled that's the only equivalent thing that I could think that happened to us anywhere near our home. Right?
Sure.
And you know where you were.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard your grandparents talk about the nuclear bombs?
No.
Have they ever brought it up once?
Yes. Actually, yes. My grandpa did bring it up. Yep. It was one of those. Yeah, we did that. But he was also in Europe. He wasn't in the Pacific Theater. So, I mean, yeah, it wasn't like a thing.
Isn't that fucking weird?
Not really.
Like, even if you ask them, where were you when these bombs dropped in Japan? They kind of have like a stunned look on their face.
Well, I don't necessarily know if that's true. That sounds like a broad statement. Like if you asked every single person that was alive during the whole thing. No, he's not saying that nukes aren't real. He's asking a very strange question that really is an incoherent fucking thing. But we'll get to that in a minute. We're going to analyze what he's talking about here in a minute.
Like they don't fucking know. How is that possible? Is that not some kind of glitch? It's almost like it never fucking happened.
Yeah, Mario's
It's like
Canadian.
that happened on like a separate timeline from us or something. I always found that strange. Like, really think about it. How could you not remember that? Like, where the fuck were you if that, like, I mean, even if it was just newspapers, which it wasn't at that point, there was television at this point.
Sure.
That would have went across the planet, like, in a heartbeat, right?
No. One of the reasons why 9/11 is so powerful in the emotional consciousness is, number one, it's pretty recent. That was 24 years ago. And aside from very young people, a lot of people, most people, I would say, have a very fresh memory of seeing it. But also, we had access to media constantly, all the fucking time. There was not going to be some teacher rolling in a TV with a broadcast showing in excruciatingly HD detail the fucking nukes over Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Because you have to keep in mind, like the videos that were taken of those explosions were done by the military, and those were classified for a while. Like, it wasn't just like, oh, hey, here's a witness account. There wasn't some Japanese guy like on a mountaintop being like, and here's the beautiful Hiroshima skyline, and oh my god, and then he just hits post onto fucking Facebook and suddenly everybody sees it. It didn't act like that. It didn't happen like that. Most people got their reports from a bunch of different other sources. And in fact, most war propaganda was handled specifically by clandestine agencies within every single government that was doing propaganda for their own citizens. That's just how it worked. We have more access now, so obviously it's going to be different. But for Mario, because he's fucking dumb, he's like, obviously must have been on like a different timeline now. I'm now Jezebel. Baby, I've always been Jezebel.
But for some reason, it was never talked about. You know? I find that fucking strange, don't you?
No, I don't. Because I think about shit. Also, I do want to point out, I think it's kind of relevant for me to point this out. He started out this video wanting to talk about the painter and Adolf Hitler. For some reason, he needed to bring up Adolf Hitler, and then we're talking about like some Mandela effect fucking World War II glitch about the nukes. What does that have to do with anything? What? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's very strange. Pretty sure the photos of the bombing were not released at the same time it happened. No. Like, from what I do understand, because it's definitely not something that I like. Wait, so how do we get all the video footage of Godzilla? Checkmate Jeff. Fuck you. Anyway, so the from what I understand, the propaganda that was pushed around about the nuclear bomb, a lot of it was like, the year 1940 doodly doo. We've split the atom. Scientists at the Alameda site have found a way to harness the power of nuclear energy. From this, we'll be able to not only solve our energy problems, but to finally defeat the Reds, the Japanese, and the Adolf Hitler's Germany. Blah, 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 blah. Right? And so people are like, yeah, no, we need that because the world's literally at fucking war. So when they're like, hey, we've stopped the war by dropping 2 bombs. Just 2. Because they're hearing about, like, all these bombs. Like, thousands and thousands of bombs just pounding into fucking Germany, into France, into the fucking Pacific Islands, into Japan and shit. Thousands and thousands. They're like, we ended the war with 2 bombs. I'm sure most people in the fucking 40s were like, fucking great. We now have bombs that will, like, are so scary. We just dropped 2 of them, and people are like, we're done. To them, that probably sounds great. Is it actually horrifying in retrospect? Of course it is. It's terrible. It's awful. Never should have happened. But, like, come on, man. Just think about the perspective. All you have to do is just kind of, like, put it in the context. Anyway, I don't know why I'm trying to admonish Mario. I do this every time we watch a Mario video. Every single time. Like, do you ever just fucking think about shit? He doesn't. He always lets me down. He always lets me down. My little buddy Mario. He always lets me down. Oh, fucking me dead. All right, I'm checking in with the chat. Checking in with you guys. How are you feeling? How are things going? How's your balls? How's your labes? How's your various parts and bits and bobs? How's your family? How you doing? Checking in. How's your pets? You guys been having a good month so far. I didn't really get a chance to check in a lot with people, especially like last month, being busy on the road and that sort of thing. My granddad served on Christmas Island in 1956 and watched as Britain dropped nukes off the coast. Full details about what happened then has only come out now. Oh, yeah. There was a lot of shit going on back then. Also, your grandparents might not know where they were when the bombs were dropped, but they sure as fuck knew about VJ Day. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. A lot of fireworks going off. We have 2 snoozy doggos. You guys have fireworks going? Where are fireworks going off? Is Halloween a big thing in Ireland? Oh, your bunny's doing good. You got a bunny? Your old jerk boss got fired yesterday. Fuck yeah, dude. That's great. Been doing some custom Warhammer mini stuff. All right. Important question for you, Burb. What army? Right now, the only army I have for Warhammer 40k is an Eldar army. I like space elves. What can I say? Aw. Well, you know what? Let's make sure we have as much fun as possible. It's Halloween. And I'll be honest with you guys. So I will be doing more for Halloween later tonight, but that's more out of feeling of obligation. Really, the only thing I wanted to do for Halloween is this. I just want to do some Wingnut Roundup because I didn't get a chance to do it earlier. Want to make sure I did it this month. And then I want to like lay down and not move and play Baldur's Gate. That's all I really want to do. I am going to go out. I am going to go be sociable, but it's going to be so hard to do. All right. Anyway. Oh, Tao. You're doing Tao. Cool. All right. Cool. Let's go. Next up. We have played one of this lady's videos on the Roundup before, but you might not have seen her. We saw her daughter. This is a channel called 7 of the Stars, spelled Sevyn, 7 of the Stars. It is this woman using her daughter as a channeler to channel aliens. It's really gross and really fucked up. But in this one, we don't have to deal with the daughter. We're just going to hear from the mother. And maybe this will elucidate for us. It will enlighten us into the type of family home we have, whereupon a little girl might find herself channeling aliens. This is for educational purposes only, of course.
What do President John F. Kennedy in 1963 and Charlie Kirk in 2025 have in common? At first glance, nothing. Different eras, different worlds. But look closer. Their deaths carry eerie, almost ritualistic similarities.
Really?
Same kinds of places, same strange timing.
Really?
Even what they wore that day seems scripted. And when you put it all together, it looks a lot less like coincidence and more like a pattern. One that repeats through history.
Go
now,
on.
JFK was killed in Dealey Plaza, Dallas. The plaza is literally a triangle funnel, 3 roads flowing into an underpass.
Uh-huh.
The shooter perched, supposedly, in an elevated building, right? Charlie Kirk shot in a diamond-shaped courtyard at Utah Valley University. Same funnel geometry, multiple shooters possibility, but it is proposed that the shooter, again, is at an elevated angle. And here's where it gets weird. Both sites share the same...
Why is your volume so fucked up? Oh, my God. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I probably blew your eardrums out with that. I'm going to have to, like, be quieter with that. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. Hang on. I got to turn her up on the board. Fuck. Hang on. Be louder.
Fractional latitude. 0.2786. That's a 1 in 10,000 match. Numerologists say the number adds to 5, the crossroads number. Both men were public messengers at the crossroads, cut down in an open ritual.
What?
Okay. When JFK died, Saturn, Uranus, and Pluto, the heavy planets of fate, were hammering his moon, the symbol of the...
Okay, first of all, hot. Did the heavy planets were hammering his moon? Hot. Right. Anyway.
The body. It was eclipse season as well. Charlie Kirk, same setup. Sun and South Node on his wounded healer point. Mars opposite Pluto. Eclipse is active.
Okay.
Even the dates rhyme. JFK was killed right before Thanksgiving. Charlie, September 10th, not 11th, as to if to borrow the shadow of a famous date without being too obvious.
What is happening with your video, and why is your video continually getting quieter and quieter and quieter? But listen, I need to know, what is the connection between JFK and Charlie Kirk? I need to know.
Obvious, right? Their clothes even became part of the ritual. Jackie Kennedy's pink suit soaked in blood. She refused to take it off, saying, I want them to see what they have done. Charlie Kirk almost always wore black, but yet every debate, right? Every event, but not on that day. On the day he was killed, he wore plain white. A plain white t-shirt.
I have literally seen Charlie Kirk wear white all the fucking time. All the fucking time. No, absolutely not.
His wife Erica wore white at the eulogy too. So JFK's moment is remembered through pink and blood, through blood. Kirk's through the shock of white, purity, sacrifice. The lamb led to slaughter. Both killings were burned into the collective...
Wait, so one was pink and blood, the other one was white and blood. How is that the same? What?
Memory by replay. JFK's death was the first mass televised trauma. The Zapruder film, slowed and replayed again and again and again on TV, became a permanent scar in the collective. Charlie's viral clips, phone footage, instant uploads, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. The moment looped and looped and looped endlessly.
Not really. Not really. A lot of those got censored. Very, very clever people on TikTok have made mashup videos with Wu-Tang's Protect Your Neck and some rather graphic footage. But listen, I no, I do not understand. Now, if you were to ask me, hey, Jeff, do you think it is within the realm of possibility somebody who would exploit their child to make them into a medium for psychically communicating with aliens might also be really into Charlie Kirk? I'd say, yeah, that sounds about right, actually. Yeah. So this is not very surprising to me.
Different technology, same effect. Public death turned into mass ritual trauma, which is broadcast into every living room, every phone screen.
Yeah.
And here's the most dangerous parallel. Both men had started speaking against things that you're not supposed to talk about and you're not supposed to touch. JFK was pressuring Israel about its secret nuclear program at Dimona. He was talking about peace, challenging the CIA, and even poking at the Federal Reserve.
Okay, no, all of those are actually technically kind of true. But like to just whittle down everything that was happening, because I actually do know a lot about this. I love researching conspiracies, and I do know quite a bit about the JFK conspiracy. He's doing a lot more than just that. Cherry picking those specific things is a little, what do the kids call it now? Sus? It's a little sus, a little bit. Like, he was challenging, the money, the banking, and also Israel. It's a little fucking weird when you say it that way. It's a little strange.
Charlie Kirk had begun criticizing U.S. funding for Israel,
Oh!
Gaza policy, and exposing trafficking.
Oh!
Now, different issues, same nerve. Powerful hidden systems of control.
Which systems of control? Whomst are the systems of control are you talking about? Yeah, I know. 6, 7. I know. I know.
So step back for me and look. Same funnel-shaped places and plazas, same eclipse season skies, same visual clothing symbols, same media trauma loops, same dangerous topics.
Right.
Coincidence? You tell me. Or maybe this is the script that history keeps performing. A messenger.
Yeah. We get it. Charlie and JFK were killed by the Jews. Got it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Gross. What is the 6-7 meme even about? Somebody else explained it. I don't want to. No. Is it 6-7 or is it like 7-2? There's some fucking numerology meme thing that's going around these days. I'm too old. I'm trying to stay up on like the memes and vernacular, but like for fuck's sake, dude, I still dab. Like I'm sorry. I have to embrace that drift between myself and people who are younger than me. I just have to embrace it. See all these things that are completely different? Yeah. Coincidence? I think not. Indeed. Anyway. So we're in the politics part of our roundup. We don't really talk about politics too much. Not too much on the Wingnut Roundup. We like to address like wingnuts, of course. Things that are interesting, things that are different. People that have a different form of opinion and view on the world than otherwise we might, kind of miss. People who see things a little bit differently than you and I. So in that way, in the current events of things that are happening, there is something notable that I missed and a wingnut brought up. And I felt that we should probably pay a little bit of attention to it. So here we go. This is some breaking news. I'm going to turn this back down just in case this blows our ears out. Here we go.
I want y'all to notice something. Ever since we had the government shut down, there's been zero chemtrails. I haven't seen the sky this clear in decades. How crazy this is. Not a weird cloud in the sky, nowhere. Look at this. Mountains clear. This is how it used to be in the 90s. Look at that. Government shutdown. Can we get back to this? Keep this shit shut down. Look at that. A real cloud.
A
Need
real
y'all go
cloud.
look in the sky
A
right
real
now.
cloud. Are you for real?
What happens when there's a government shutdown?
Wait.
Love it.
Ian just said, "Get Jeff drinking and he'll floss for us." I'll floss for you now, dude. Like that's fucking easy. I can floss all fucking day, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'll do this shit fucking sober. Fucking suck my dick. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Floss on them fucking haters. Hey. Now, did I notice? Did I fucking notice that the chemtrails are gone with the government shutdown? No, I didn't notice that at all. It did not fucking come up. Weird. I know. Strange. You would have thought I would have noticed that suddenly there were no more chemtrails in the air. But no, I did not notice. Is that true? I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not, man. There's no chemtrails over there either? Well, listen. We are doing citizen reporting right now here on the Wingnut Roundup. So you have to tell me, have you seen more or less chemtrails since the government shutdown? If you don't live in the United States, you can answer also because it's probably just as much of a valid answer. What did the chemtrails do again? I don't fucking know. They turned the frickin' frogs gay. Now Seawalk? I still can't quite get that fucking Seawalk down. I still don't have it yet. I don't have it yet. I'm trying. I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. Anyway, so yeah, as far as I know, chemtrails. You think the Earth Mother would have said something by now if the chemtrails were all gone? That's true. It's very true. No chemtrails here in Narnia? Well, that's good. Well, now we know where we got to move when we got to escape all the mind control chemicals. We all got to go to Narnia. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm debating on something. Yeah. Okay. Real quick. I'm going to do something. Oh, yeah, we're doing this. Because I am now the biggest fan of an up-and-coming rap artist. I feel like I am the right person to introduce you to his latest single while I run and take a piss. We are going to, while I pee, enjoy the musical stylings of one El the Alchemist and his brand new hit song, Ocarina of Party Time. Here we go.
Got my ocarina, party time, let's go. Got this song and the vibe and the flow. Sacred song, sacred show. Just listen up, then you will know. Time to party. Welcome to the tribe, it feels so right. Time to party. Welcome to the tribe, dance floor, take flight. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, all night. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Time to dance ocarina of time. With this tune, yeah, all is fine. Time to dance ocarina of time. With this tune, yeah, all is fine. Top of the world, people don't want tomorrow. Seen so many stuck in pity, sorrow. On these broken roads, nowhere to go. So I wrote this song to give some hope. B-side vibes, palm tree sides, stress-free nights, feeling right. B-side vibes, palm tree sides, stress-free nights, feeling alright. Let go your past, change your mind. Yeah. Got the ocarina of party time. Yeah. Let go your past, change your mind. I got the ocarina of party time. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, all night. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. All night, all night. Time to dance Ocarina of Time with this tune, yeah, all is fine. Time to dance Ocarina of Time with this tune, yeah, all is fine. Time to dance Ocarina of Time with this tune, yeah, all is fine. All is fine, all is fine with this tune, yeah, all is fine. All is fine, all is fine with this tune, yeah, all is fine.
How was that, everybody? Enjoying that? The musical stylings of one L the Alchemist, radionics expert, black magic practitioner. You know, he's the man. He's the guy. He's the fucking guy. Yeah, it's actually not bad. It's actually not that bad. It's not that bad. I may be like making jokes and shit. What the fuck is going on with my tie? I flossed too hard. I flossed too hard and I folded my fucking tie. All right, anyway. Sounds like actual shit. Fix my audio. Shut up. It's fine. That wasn't me. That was his video. I can't. Okay, listen. All right. I can't fix other people's audio. I can just display it for you. Okay? All right? Okay. Okay. All right. Anyway, moving on. Just had to go get a quick little bathroom break in. Let's have some fun. Here we go.
Hello, everybody. Wild Bill for America here. And in Florida, open carry just became law. Any citizen can now wear a gun on their hip in full view of the public, and it is perfectly legal. And as a 20-year lawman, I'm happy about it. An armed society is a polite society.
So I'm kind of curious about this one. So I guess it's Florida. I love that he's wearing a "We Are Charlie" hat. Like anybody gives a fuck about Charlie Kirk anymore. Nobody cares. Fucking. Probably most people forgot all about it until I started mentioning it again. Like, who cares? Who gives a fuck? Just another school shooting, you know what I'm saying? Another day in America. So he's got this, like, he's overjoyed that Florida is now an open carry state. Like, okay, all right. Well, I'm sure he has a lot of feelings about Portland, Oregon, right? Did you know that Oregon has been an open carry state for decades and decades and decades? It's true. Oregon is an open carry state. Has been for a long ass time. I know. I've open carried in this state. I've walked around with a gun on my fucking hip plenty of times. Plenty of fucking times. Totally 100% illegal. I wonder if he feels that same way. I don't know. It's curious.
And we could use a little more polite. For far too long, the people carrying guns were a few who jumped through the hoops to get a permit, and criminals. Now there will be many more decent, trustworthy men and women carrying the tools to defend themselves and their children from Antifa and other terrorists who tend.
But Bill, do you realize that now Antifa can open carry? Do you realize that? They didn't say, well, here in Florida, we're now allowing open carry, but only for cousin fucking Trump supporters. Like, like Antifa can walk around with their guns out now, too. Do you realize that?
And to strike without warning. Now, just because open carry laws are the law, remember the Shania Twain song, "Don't Be Stupid." There are still brandishing laws that say you cannot display a firearm in a manner that causes alarm. For instance, you can't be having lunch at McDonald's and pull your handgun out, hand it to your friend and say, "Hey, check out the sights on this one." In that case, there is no self-defense emergency, and pulling the gun out of the holster would cause alarm in some people whose...
So, can we... Okay. I'm going to give him a little bit of credit on this one, and then I'm going to take it away. Number one, true. If you're having open carry, which we have had in Oregon for a long time, and you whip out your gun and start waving it the fuck around like a fucking moron, then yes, obviously, that's brandishing. And you are causing a public nuisance and a danger to bystanders, and it's unsafe gun practices, of course. And you're a piece of shit, and you should probably get punched in the face. Jeff Holiday advocating for violence. I always do. Anyway, but I really do have to point out there's a distinct political and psychological persuasion of people that are most likely to do something like that. And it's usually people that think a lot like this fucking dickhead. So that's all I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to get across.
Kids are eating a Happy Meal. And unfortunately, some people will be open carrying who have little or no training. If they're showing their gun to their friends in a public place, there is the possibility of accidentally putting a bullet hole in the wall.
But that's the cost of freedom. Listen, it's true. Some kids may die. There might be a small child, perhaps playing with a dinosaur Happy Meal toy, minding his own business, his P's and or his Q's, if you will. Sitting there with his family, having their nice little lunch after maybe going to, the ice skating rink or movie theater or just the park. Whilst upon some negligent gun owner waving around his cheap-ass Glock, accidentally discharges and shoots that little boy in the face. But you know what? That's the cost of freedom, baby. Because freedom isn't free. It costs $1.05. And school children. And Charlie Kirk's neck.
Especially with the new polymer handguns with a light trigger and no safety. So,
that's a
for
Glock.
safety's sake, I recommend old school guns. Double action revolvers or something.
Do you know that double action revolvers don't have safeties, you stupid fucking dickhead? You stupid fucking moron. These guns, they don't have any safeties. Names a gun without a safety. You fucking moron. You absolute fucking frothing dipshit idiot. Fuck you. You pretend gun nut. That's what drives me crazy about this guy. I'm well built for America, and I love my gods, guns, and country. Doesn't know shit about fucking guns. Fuck you, Bill.
With a positive safety like a 1911. Old school.
Better.
Is good school. Again,
better.
Don't be stupid. If you're going to carry, then be proficient and be presentable. If you open carry, you should take care to look respectable, dress nice, and be a goodwill ambassador wherever you go. If you look and act,
dress. Make sure and dress nice, because dressing nice has an effect on gun safety. You fucking dipshit.
Act like a scumbag, you will attract attention that will not be good for you. At our Saturday fellowship meeting, one guy was asking about open carry, and I told him, yes, if you want to, you can strap on a Western cowboy rig and go grocery shopping. Another guy, a retired criminal defense attorney, said, and if you do, every cop who sees you will stop you. I told him that would not be a legal stop. Every cop in Florida now knows that open carry.
Hey. It might not be a legal stop. Are we suddenly interested in legal stops with the police now, Bill? Are you sure? Are you sure that's a road you want to go down? Also, I will say, he does have a point. Like a good example is here in Oregon. Oregon is an open carry state. I can walk around my city, Eugene, with a gun strapped to my hip, and most of the time, there's probably not going to be any problem. Like, the cops will see me and be like, what are you doing? Be like, open carry. I'm like, oh, well, be safe, all right? I'm like, yeah, okay. And then it's fine. But they're weird about it. It's strange to carry an open gun, but you can. But you'll get the cops being like, you expecting trouble? Like, no. But then they won't do anything to you. But if you go to Eastern Oregon, It's very common if you go to, like, some dusty ass old desert town, you walk into a bar, you got your rifle with you because you don't want to leave it in your truck. You walk up to the bar, you put your gun under the fucking bar and shit, and you sit there and, like, have your drinks and shit. It's fine. Nobody gives a fuck. But that's because it's cultural. It's about set and setting. It's context.
Is the law. As long as you don't get stupid. This is an interesting topic. If you have any questions, send me a note at bill@wildbillforamerica.com, and I'll answer them online.
I like how he got so flustered in his own video because he couldn't give a good, easy answer. He's like, just email me. It's fine. I'll give you some good advice. Probably bad advice.
Thank you for watching, and America bless God again.
Does God need us to bless him? That's what I'm always kind of curious about. Does God need us to bless him? Isn't he God? I think he's God. If he's God, he doesn't really need our blessings, does he? Our open carry is kind of stupid, can't be loaded. Is that actually a thing? Because I've never had anybody stop me and ask whether or not my gun was loaded. Then again, it's been a long time since I actually open carried. I don't feel like I need to open carry. I live in like one of the safest fucking cities in this goddamn country. So even though I have like a concealed carry permit, I have every ability to carry any gun that I want to, I usually don't. Don't feel like the need to. If I ever did, I could legally. But yeah, it just doesn't really come up. You know what I mean? That's fine. Oh, okay. So, this is very important. This is super important. All right. We have breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. There has been a recent development in Wingnut news. Now, is it the Great Black Dragon? No. He still has not posted, and I'm so scared that maybe he actually died. But then if he did die, wouldn't we know? Because he would have caused a cataclysm and killed everybody's pets and desecrated half the world. So I'm assuming he's just lazy and he's napping. So that's what I think is probably happening. But no, not the Great Black Dragon. Not the Great Black Dragon. He's not going to come into the picture for this roundup this month at all. Instead, somebody we know and I don't want to say love, but we tolerate, has come under attack. Attack! And for that, we need to go to this breaking news announcement. Here we go.
This information is telepathic communication only, written into scripts and then read by me and text-to-speech software. Enjoy. James Rink got attacked by the SSP recently. He said it was a heart attack. What did they use to attack him, and why did they decide to do that?
Oh, shit.
The attack vector was consistent with a directed bioenergetic assault layered through neurological resonance induction.
Hang on. Okay. So James Rink, a.k.a. the host of Super Soldier Talk, had a heart attack. But did he have a heart attack? According to them, he had...
The attack vector was consistent with a directed bioenergetic assault layered through neurological...
His attack vector as a directed bioenergetic assault layered...
Logical resonance
through
induction.
neurological resonance induction. What?
Not a natural cardiac event.
Okay, so it was... brain vibes. James? No, James! You son of a bitch. You keep asking me these stupid questions. I'm going to send you a neurological cardiac event through the structured layers of different physical reality. Okay. Anyway, okay, so he didn't actually have a heart attack. He had a psychic cardiac event. Okay.
While it manifested as a heart failure pattern on the biological layer, the true origin was an artificial frequency spike targeting the thoracic node.
Okay.
Method of attack.
What's a thoracic node? We don't have thoraxes. I know there's thoracic, like, okay, yeah. Fuck it, whatever.
Modality used. Scalar compression pulse delivered remotely through biometric signal lock, often anchored through either previous contact, remote surveillance, or implanted tracking tech. targeted system.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Saw him, James Rink, at the conference this occurred on. He didn't appear good. Really? Really, Robert? Are you like for real? Are you like being legit on this shit? Like, did you see James Rink when he was feeling sick? Am I saying that Jimmy gave him a heart attack? I don't think so. I'm just being silly. We do have a thorax. They cut mine. What? We don't have a... Now you're making me think about it. Do we actually have like a thorax? What is a thoracic node? Fuck me. Okay, no. Now I need to know. What the fuck is a thoracic node? Hang on. Thoracic. I'm just interrupting the whole ass Wingnut Roundup right now because I didn't even know we have thoracic lymph node stations. 14 stations divided by the study of lung cancer. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we do. Fuck, me dead. Okay, well, I'm an idiot. That's fine. Your thorax is your chest. Shut up! Is your thorax circumcised? Is your thorax circumcised, brother? Thoracic surgeons. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. Cluster of lymph nodes around the lungs. But that would make sense because they're talking about this is a heart attack. Whatever. Anyway, fuck it. Let's go.
The vagus nerve heart axis, specifically calibrated to mimic a natural cardiac stress event. The goal is not always death. Sometimes it's silence, fear, or pause. Common cover story. Stress, exhaustion, or genetic condition.
What do you mean we don't have a thorax? Dude, I don't know. When I hear thorax, I think of like a fucking ant. I think of like insects and shit. If I think about like chest, I think about chest, like a chest cavity. I'm sorry. I got that wrong. I admit it. I got it wrong. Fair enough. We have a thorax. This is my thorax. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Stop bullying me.
Are used as plausible deniability overlays. These are programmed into the media layer and public record. Why they targeted him? Rink has been telegraphing unapproved signal overlaps, drawing visible links between memory fragments, handler tactics, cloning, and interprogram bleed thrusts that certain factions within the SSP do not want synchronized in public narratives. The timing of the attack correlates with an energetic surge in his broadcast field. He was getting too clear. His broadcasts began to deinterlace the fog. And his signal resonance was beginning to anchor in viewers who were also partially activated.
I used to think abdomen meant ass. That's fair. Oh, he showed up at his conference rather exhausted looking. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You know what a lot of people don't really realize is James Rink has actually been at this for a long time. I don't know how old James Rink is. He's older than me. He's older than me by like probably 10 years or so, maybe more. He's an older guy. He looks pretty good for his age, but he's an older fucking guy. He apparently had a heart attack.
This was not a kill attempt. It was a containment pulse. A reminder. A leash tug. They want him hesitant, shaken, and uncertain. Whether it escalates depends on whether he bends or stabilizes his sovereignty field.
I could have called that happening. Like, listen, I know salt isn't a spice. Human beings have a thorax. Okay? I get it. It's fine. I get it. It's okay. All right. Zag on my face. It's fine. We have a thorax. James Rink has always had big, beady bug eyes, so I don't know if you'd ever be able to tell if he was on a health decline. I don't know, man. I don't know. I wish James nothing but the best. I love James. Hannah covered the Super Soldier Conference that was running when this happened. Oh, really? Man, okay, so you gotta understand, like, I've been out of the game for, like, a while. I've had a lot of other stuff going on in my life, so I haven't really been involved in, like, the YouTube stuff. And I do kind of miss that. I did have an idea for a while that I wanted to maybe go to the Super Soldier Conference, but then I looked at, like, the cost of the tickets to go was unbelievably fucking expensive. It was so fucking crazy how expensive it was to go to the Super Soldier Conference, which is why I did not go. But I'm hoping. Stop bullying me about the thorax. But I'm hoping that maybe next year I can actually go to the Super Soldier Conference. Maybe I'll like try and earmark some money. Yeah. I want to hang out with James Rink. I want to go drinking with James Rink and hopefully get him to point out which random dude in the shadows is Jimmy Payne so I can go and hang out with Jimmy Payne. He probably won't let me interview him, but that'd be pretty good. Well, I'm glad you're here, Randomness. I'm just happy that you're showing up. I'm showing up. You're showing up. We're all here. We're all gonna have a good time. And you know what's gonna make us all have a fantastic time right now? We're gonna listen to a pet medium. Let's do that.
Someone asked me the other day, do pets commit suicide?
Thank you. Good. I was hoping we'd have a good topic to cheer everybody up with. I was sitting here like, okay. Maybe I feel like a little downward emotional trajectory right now. We should probably bring it back a little bit. Something like a little lighter fare. Something that's going to be a little bit uplifting, that people are going to be like, oh, no, that's cute. Yeah, let's get into it. And Deborah here shows up with pet suicide. Fuck yeah, let's go.
And sadly, the answer is yes. Oh, and by the way, this is faux fur.
Well,
so they said, well, why do they do that? Well, let me give you the story, okay? I've been an animal communicator for over 30 years. And the first time that I knew that pets did commit suicide was when this little 16-and-a-half-year-old Jack Russell and I were talking. I talk face-to-face to spirits on the other side.
Who doesn't? You're not that special. Shut the fuck up, Deborah. I talk to spirits on the other side. I do that every time I'm about 6 White Claws deep, okay? Suck my fucking dick. Wow, I'm so combative with this lady right now. Why do I feel so combative? I don't know what's going on with me. That's crazy. Anyway, tell me all about why a 16-and-a-half-year-old Jack Russell Terrier might not want to live anymore. Just tell me all about it.
And his mom was distraught with guilt. And she just didn't understand why he left. And here's what he said. He said, I was 16 and a half years old. I had health issues, and Dad was just diagnosed with stage 3 cancer. And Mom needed to take care of Dad. So they lived on a farm, and he decided that he would go sleep behind the back tire of the tractor.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Listen, I'm going to break the illusion for a minute here. I need you to understand before we continue watching this video. I haven't seen this. I only watched the first 20 seconds of this video, and I'm like, it's going in. It's going in. I need to know where it goes. I don't know yet. I want to watch this totally blind on the show. I have no idea where this is going. Let's rewind it for a minute. Let's pull it back. Let's pull it back just 10 more seconds.
Take care of Dad. So they lived on a farm, and he decided that he would go sleep behind the back tire of the tractor.
Because one of his owners was really sick, and the other one was going to have to take care of them. This 16-and-a-half-year-old Jack Russell Terrier went and took a nappy nap behind the tire of a tractor. Okay, sure. Fuck it, whatever.
And in the morning, when the mom got on the tractor to go out and feed the cows.
Hang on. This is important. So it's Mom who's going to go feed the cows.
Understand why he left. And here's what he said. He said, I was 16 and a half years old. I had health issues, and Dad was just diagnosed with stage 3 cancer.
Okay, so the dad, the male owner of this dog had stage 3 cancer.
And Mom needed to take care of Dad.
And the mom needed to take care of Dad.
So they lived on a farm, and he decided that he would go sleep behind the back tire of the tractor.
Consciously decided.
When the mom got on the tractor to go out and feed the cows, she ran over his earth suit.
Hey, listen, I know mom's got to take care of dying dad, so I'm going to go traumatize mom by letting her run over my earth suit. What the fuck? What the actual fuck, dude? Why? What the actual fuck is going on right now, man?
And he left to go to the other side. And she came back and she found the earth suit and she was just distraught. She thought it was her fault.
But, oh my fucking God. Because the dog couldn't tell her, like, hey, arf, 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 I know you got to take care of dad, so I'm gonna let you squish me with this tractor so you can focus on dad. Well, the dog can't say that, so instead he just caused immeasurable psychic damage to a woman who's already dealing with her husband dying of cancer. Okay.
And in the reading, she wanted to know, why did you do that? And the Jack Russell said, I love you more than anything in the world. And I know that handling my health issues and handling dad's would be too much for you. So I made the decision to leave so that you could take care of dad.
In the worst possible way. Doesn't, like, run away and go die in the woods. Doesn't, like, get eaten by a fucking coyote. Doesn't, like, take a header off a fucking cliff or some shit. No. Let's mom run him over with the fucking tractor. That makes a lot of sense, Deborah. That makes a great amount of sense. What the fuck?
And she started crying. She said, I never thought about that. And he said, I wanted to say that I love you both. And my time was done. And we had finished what we came to do. And now you need to take care of dad. So he chose.
This is so cope. This is so cope. This is so crazy. Yeah, maybe the dad would have liked his doggy companion to die by his side as he died. Yeah, dude, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, God damn it. What would be a greater comfort to this woman? And I'm genuinely asking because I don't know. I don't know. Grief does not have rules. This is something that I've very much had to learn over the years. Grief has no rules, okay? Maybe this is better. Maybe this is a better story, a better narrative for these people to deal with of, like, the dog just willingly sewer slided himself underneath a fucking tractor because he's an idiot and thought that would be easier. Like, I fucking, oh my God.
To leave. But here's what you need to know. When a pet leaves, they have already exited the fursuit before the fursuit becomes deceased, and they don't feel pain.
Oh, okay. So this also is cope of, like, look, I know you squished your furry friend and everything, but they were already gone, and so they didn't feel anything. But, like, ultimately, like, Deborah, does it matter? Does it actually matter? I mean, if you run over a dog with a goddamn tractor, they're not feeling it for, like, come on.
Let me say that again. When they exit the fursuit or the earth suit, they don't feel pain, and they do that before the event occurs when they've made that decision.
I'm just going to say, from my experience, people that are wearing fursuits feel a lot of things.
Now, if you'd like to hear the mom tell the story, I have a radio show called Alive Again. It's on iHeartRadio and Pet Life Radio. And there's the episode where the mom tells the story. And that's how I learned that pets can choose to commit suicide. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned and watch us on YouTube. Lots of videos over there. Bye-bye.
Well, if this is a fursuit, this might have been an actual child. Oh, no. Well, anyway, I'm glad that we had that little interlude to make sure that we could lift our spirits up from the dark depression that we'd otherwise had. So now we know why pets might choose someday to commit suicide. It's because they're stupid, and because they don't understand a better way of helping their masters deal with grief. So just blame it on pets being dumb. It's great. Again, it's one of those things where people just don't actually think about the things that they're about to say, and they just say things, and they're like, "This is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna It's going to go off without a hitch. It's going to nail it. It's going to be great. He just grew tired. Buddy, no. No. No, no, no. 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 Tired. Okay. So, anyway. Moving on. Such positive vibes. Well, listen, I'm all about happiness and light over here, you know. That's how I'm living my life. That's how I'm living my truth. Let's go to our new friend, the Solar Youth. This is a fantastic video called Whatever the Government Tells You, Do and Believe the Opposite. Okay. All right.
What's up, guys? It's Solar Youth. Today,
I just want to say, like, as we get into this video, this guy gives me, like, American version of Sverige vibes. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Black pill people and the low quality women and blah, 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 blah. But this guy also is a lot more closely aligned to the raw living kind of dickheads. Also, bad bleach job. Also, bad puka shell necklace. Also, bad boar's tooth necklace. Also, terrible, terrible, terrible shirt. Also, bad framing in your video. Everything about this, total shit. 2 out of 10 video. But let's hear what he has to say.
we're going to be talking about our government and what our government teaches us, and how whatever our government teaches us, it's usually almost always wrong, and we should do and believe the exact opposite of what they tell us. They give us the food pyramid, or they give us that circle food graph, and they...
Whoa. Okay. Food pyramid is an old concept that nobody actually believes or follows anymore. If they do, that is a byproduct of poor funding in local schools, because nobody actually listens to the food pyramid anymore. It's absolutely horseshit.
They say that the majority of our food should be grains. The biggest sector of our diet should be indigestible seeds, which no one ate until the invention of farming, when humans proceeded to degenerate in health, when they proceeded to shrink by 7 inches, get osteoporosis, get all these diseases.
My guy, my dude, my dipshit. Human beings are taller than they've ever been in the history of the fucking planet, for one. Also, we've been eating grains the entirety of our existence. The entirety of our existence. One of the first actual staples that we have found in primordial man is mashed grains. Kind of fucking weird. Little strange that you don't know that, and you're trying to tell people how they should eat and whatever, but like, okay.
After they ate grains, and our government says that we should base our diet off of grains. We should base our diet off of slavery. We also go into sex education in high school. And in sex education, our government says, yeah, you guys are getting these.
Okay. I'm gonna pose this to the chat here. Take a look at our subject here. I want to ask you, do you feel like this seems like a good, knowledgeable, interesting, and introspective person to give you finer details on the concept of sexuality and sex education? Is this somebody that you would maybe put on one of their videos to teach your young ones about the finer aspects of sex education? Just curious.
Urges, but you might feel the desire. Here's what pornography is. Oh yeah, that's okay. That's like an expression of your desires. And you need to be really careful, because you guys might be having sexual relations with the opposite sex, but what we really need to tell you is that that is dangerous. We really need to have safe sex. And it's really, really dangerous to not have sex without contraception, because that means you could get AIDS and HIV, even though you're...
Okay. Let's pause there. Number one, why does it sound like this guy has a problem with safe sex? Why does it sound like he has an issue with safe sex? Now, I know this is a vehicle for him talking about contraception and that sort of thing. But also, why do you have a problem with contraception? What?
you're all virgins. No, but yeah, you could really get AIDS and HIV. You know, that's a very big danger, and you'll definitely get hepatitis. You'll definitely get chlamydia. Oh yeah, you'll definitely get all these diseases. I'm going to show you terrible photos of all of them, so you're completely scared of ever having sex the natural way.
Okay, so I grew up in a very right-wingy, coasty, kind of shitty town that was very much more right-leaning coded, and they did not say that to me at all. They did impress upon me the dangers of sexually transmitted infections, of STIs, and that it's a good idea that if you're going to be sexually active, to just use condoms to make sure that you don't spread an infection. But they didn't like, you'll definitely get AIDS. Like, nobody did that to me. They just said it was a possibility. And if you don't want AIDS, wear a fucking condom. And it's a good idea to wear a condom because if you don't want to get somebody pregnant, that's a way to help not get them pregnant. Common sense.
That's what our government actually tells us. No, it's almost unbelievable. But our government tells us that no. Safe sex, meaning unnatural plastic sex, or even the birth control pill, which has been shown to cause breast cancer and tons of other terrible things for the mind and body of women, that contraception is the way. That's the safe way. And the dangerous way is having a family. It's dangerous to have children. It's dangerous to have love. It's dangerous to have love with a girl and produce an outcome of that. And
nobody has ever said that in any sex education class ever. What are you fucking What are you advocating for? What is this fucking kid advocating for? Hey guys, you should be out there trying to have unprotected sex. It doesn't matter if you get an STI. Just impregnate all of the women as much as possible. I'm getting Sverige vibes from this fucking dude. Yeah, nobody's saying this. Nobody is saying this shit. Nobody is saying that.
Raise a family, that's dangerous. And when, your high school quarterback in your high school has children with this cute cheerleader, everyone's like, oh my gosh, you had children. Oh, that's evil. How are you guys going to do anything? You're going to get supported by your parents. You're going to get supported by your community. It'll work out. Trust fate. Trust God.
Just make it a social burden on everybody else if you have an unprotected, an unplanned pregnancy. It's fine. It'll be great. It's not like the government's shut down and people are not going to be giving you benefits to help feed your family or anything like that. Just fucking knock the bitch up. What the fuck, man? Aw, flip normal.
Thanks for the roundup, Jeff. I have to go and be spooky. Cast a spell or two. I'll watch the rest tomorrow. Be well, y'all.
I
Ghost.
hope go be the absolute monster that you possibly can be. Go forth and wreck everything around you. Cause chaos. Embrace life. Have fun. Go crazy.
It's your natural instinct that God has put in you, and just do what you want to. But our government is totally against us. Our government is against our own happiness, the own fulfillment of our actual desires. Our government also tells us that
if the government is telling you that you could have more fuck if you just use condom, how is the government against you having fun and enjoying yourself? The government's like, hey man, you can have more fuck and more fun and less disease and less unplanned pregnancies and obligation if you just put on the Jimmy hat. And he's like, no, you'll have more fun if you knock a girl up when you're 16 and you have to start a family and have responsibility. Ugh. What the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about, you nerd? You fucking nerd. What a fucking nerd.
Value our culture and heritage, especially if we're a European, that we are evil, that we are an evil race.
It's my first roundup with a badge.
Hey.
So happy to catch you on Halloween. Much love to you, your fam, and everyone watching. Trans rights, less than 3.
Trans. I'm really sad. Mark Rabillet was in town like 2 days ago, and I didn't get a chance to go see Mark Rabillet, and I'm really, really bummed about that. But yes, trans rights, my friend. Thank you so much. So now, when I say how's your bowls, how's your labes, how's your whatever, you can be like, I had one, and I got the other. I'll get the full gamut here. Good for you. Good for you. Proud of you. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, baby. Let's go.
That we are a supremacist. Okay, let me ask you a question. Let's say you value your family. Let's say you have a family, you have 5 children, and you value them over anyone else. You don't hate anyone else whatsoever.
Sure.
You love your neighbors, you treat them very well,
Sure.
but you treat your children better.
Sure.
You treat your children with love, even more love, because they're your children. Are you a family supremacist? Do you hate everyone? Do you go out and kill anyone? Absolutely not. Not anything whatsoever.
Who is this person that you're inventing that we're talking about? What the fuck are you talking? What the fuck is this guy talking about? Zoya Stevens says, been a long time watcher and have a little bit able to give for Spooky Day. Thank you for years of entertainment and education. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll talk a little bit about the future here in just a little bit, but we're gonna have some fun. As for how's your labes, they're presently full of stitches. Well, I mean, not forever though. Not forever. And then they're gonna be fun.
That's a complete lie. It's a complete joke. It's the exact same thing for your ancestry, your heritage, and your people. If you love your people, if you love your culture, your heritage, why would you hate anyone else? That makes no sense. The only reason why you would dislike another group is if they're attacking your own group. Of course, because that's self-preservation, self-defense. It's very obvious. It just makes sense.
This feels very white genocide vibes to me, dude. This feels a little weird. This feels a little strange.
Someone is attacking your family, if someone is trying to invade your family and shoot them, are you going to hate them? Of course, because you're going to want to defend your family. You hate that which is trying to kill what you love. So if people are trying to kill you...
Yeah, this guy likes ice. This guy digs ice. I'm getting some weird vibes in this video now, dude.
Your family, you're not going to like them. If people are trying to kill your people, you're not going to like them, obviously. But there's absolutely no reason to hate anyone, a priori, before the facts. Absolutely zero reason. And so it's such a lie, and I can't believe, especially, European Americans have totally just gotten lost in this. They think that they love their culture, their heritage. Many of them don't even believe they have one. They don't even believe that they're descended from Germany or England or Poland or Italy or France or Spain or Portugal or Sweden or Norway or Finland. They don't even know that.
Okay, I gotta point out, I only watched this video for the first 2 minutes. I have no idea where this is going. This is going a bad place. I'm not liking where this is going. This is really fucking weird. It's going the wrong direction, isn't it? Kirby Messina, I mentioned this man just standing in this field talking to a literal straw man. That's exactly what that is so many fucking weirdo, like wellness, like a white genocide nationalist adjacent fucking people. That's like what all their fucking videos are, is like this weird straw man, and they're just yelling at it. They're yelling at it and they're filming it. And there's random people at home who are very desperate for some sort of identity, being like, yeah, brother, yeah. It's very strange.
What they're descended from, they just do themselves says, white, oh yeah, I'm a white American, oh yeah, I buy Pepsi, I love the Green Bay Packers. What an absolute joke, man. You have a culture, you have a history, you have a heritage, and it's loving, it's great, it's natural to love that, it's natural to preserve that.
What's your heritage? I'm curious. What's your heritage right now? What do you identify with, buddy? Where's it going?
Not natural to forget about it. It's not natural to worship corporations. Seriously, man, to all the people who think that this is evil, oh, it's evil to love your ancestors, that's evil. Come on, man. What is better? Is it better to love your people, who you are, your ancestors, your heritage? Or is it better to love a fucking corporation that just wants to extract wealth from you?
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? I know this is really fucking funny. I'm enraptured by this whole fucking video. Like, this is really fucking nuts. I don't know who he's talking to. This is great.
What? It's a complete joke, man. What gives you faith? What gives you motive? What gives you drive? What gives you this desire to create a better future? A belief in a football team? A belief in Nike? A belief in Adidas and Coca-Cola? In some random corporation in Balenciaga?
What gives me motivation for the future? Chaos and pussy. Is that my culture? Is that my culture? That might be my culture. What would you call that? Chaos and pussy. Slanesh. Yeah.
Is that what creates a future? Is that what creates a good future? Is that what creates any future whatsoever? Absolutely not. What creates a good future is believing in who you are, meaning a continuation of your ancestors and the desire to preserve that in the future to continue.
Nerd. 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 What gives me faith? Preservation of my ancestor. Fucking nerd. Nerd. You're a fucking nerd.
That forth. And our government says that we're evil for believing that. What an absolute joke. Our government also calls us a conspiracy theorist if we question anything about history or events.
I love that I've actually met quite a few people who are on my mod team, like Griffin Doggo. And she's like, having met Jeff, yes, this culture is chaos and pussy. That's true. It's very true. I am whomst I am. Yeah, no, this is nerd shit. This is nerd shit. What'll give you value as a person? What's gonna make you feel like a real person? What's gonna make you feel like somebody who's like involved in the future? You know, like our ancestry and our fucking ancestors and how we're vibing with it and our people and our culture. Fucking nerd, nerd. You're a fucking nerd. Fuck you, nerd.
Events or culture, any developments, if we have any grand ideas about the world that don't fit the modern framework, we're called a conspiracy theorist. Okay, guess what? Who founded the term conspiracy theorist? Who founded, when was that founded?
Whomst?
It was founded by the CIA after the assassination of John F. Kennedy.
Okay, that's actually kind of true. That's technically kind of true. Sort of, but it doesn't matter. It has a very distinct definition now, but fine. Go ahead. Go off.
And the CIA told every newspaper in the country and every TV show that if someone questions the official narrative, that they should be called a conspiracy theorist and they should be silenced and shat on because of their ideas. So the root of the word conspiracy theorist was literally created by the government to silence you.
Oh.
So that means it should hold no weight in your mind whatsoever. You shouldn't even think about it. It shouldn't even impact you whatsoever.
So why are you making a video about it then? If this is like how you feel about it, why are you making a video about it? Who gives a fuck? Just live your truth. Live your life, King.
So many of these conspiracies have turned out to be 100% factual, true, and correct in the future. Your government.
Okay. All right. So listen, I need to address you guys here in the chat real quick. Okay, chat. It's very important. Very important. I'm currently becoming obsessed with this video because I did not see this video to this point. I'm kind of vibing with it, and I kind of want to watch it a little bit more. But this is the Wingnut Roundup. And we do have to like move things along and that sort of thing. So I'm going to give it up to you guys at like 2 more minutes with this guy or move on. 2 more minutes or move on. This is our space. This is all of our space. So you let me know. Do we get 2 more minutes with this random ass puka shell wearing dickhead low rent Kurt Cobain fucking pseudo white supremacy? We don't really know. Dickhead, or do we just move on? That's what I'm asking. Because after this, we're going... we're going to a really dumb place. Move on, more. 2 more minutes. I think we got it. 2 more, please. See, this is what I love. We're split. 2 more minutes. I want to see if we get to a point. Move on. 2 more. Okay, you know what? We're going to compromise. Everybody. That's how we're going to do it. I'm the captain of this ship. Boop, boop. Because we're split, we're not going to give him 2 more minutes. We're going to give him 60 fucking seconds. 60 fucking seconds, okay? We're going to do this democratically. We don't live in a democracy. We live in a republic. Anybody else watch The Necessary Conversation? I've been watching that lately. Has anybody else been watching that? I don't know. Do I look... Actually, I feel like I look kind of pretty fucking good these days, actually. Not bad. Been working a blue-collar job on my off time, so kind of like, okay, that's not bad. Okay. Anyway, we're going to give him 60 seconds. We're at time code 606. He's got 60 seconds, and then we're going to move on.
Government also wants you to be a responsible school child, which will make you a responsible university student, which will make you a responsible slave worker for all the corporations to make them more money. Our government and our school system and literally every aspect of our society pushes us in that line. It pushes us to do good at school, then we do good at university, then we get a nice cushy corporation job, then we rise up the ranks and waste our life and destroy our health and destroy our time and never create anything.
Lost me.
And then that is somehow success in life. No one talks about how family is success. No movies have videos of 5 children, of people having a grand family. No one says that that's success. People say that that's extreme. Oh yeah, nature is so extreme.
Well, but like, okay, well, okay. There are definitely plenty of media out there, including woke Hollywood media out there that does actually exemplify people having like a standardized type of conservative leaning living. I think if you actually watch a lot of media out there, especially movies and TV shows, a lot of the stuff that you'll see in the background behind the actual plot is more traditional, which would be more coded towards a traditional conservative-ish leaning. Whether the plot goes that direction or not, usually you find yourselves watching a more traditional American family interacting with whatever the plot is. That's more common than a non-traditional. That's very true. It's very true. So I don't really know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, a right-wing hippie? Dude, there are so many right-wing hippies. I'm not even fucking around here. Over the past 8-9 years or so, hippiness has gone hardcore right. Far fucking right, dude. Hardcore. Far fucking right. All right, we're gonna give him 23 more seconds.
I better be normal. I better be normal and just, totally destroy myself with drugs. I better be normal and take antidepressants. I better be normal and smoke marijuana and get mental illnesses. I better be normal and drink alcohol and poison myself. Normality today is not normal in the natural sense at all. Normality today is completely artificial, fake, and not normal at all. It's artificial. It's not
Fake
real.
and gay!
It's this delusion that the people around you...
I love fake and gay. I'm all about fake and gay. I'm pretty fake and I'm pretty gay. I don't know what that means. I'm just saying words at this point. It's fine. Don't question it. Don't think about it too hard. It's fine. All right. Anyway, so we're done with that guy. What is his name? Solar Youth. We're gonna revisit this guy here in the future because he's so fucking funny. He's so fucking weird. He's like the perfect storm of a shitty fucking wingnut. Like, God, just look at this fucking dude's face. Look at this dude's fucking face. My God. My God. Perfect wingnut fucking face. Absolutely insane. All right, so I gotta pee. And once again, I'm gonna bring us back to because I don't think that you understood the brilliance of it the first time I played it. We're once again going to enjoy the ocarina of party time as I go pee real super quick, and then we're gonna round out the last 50 minutes of the Wingnut Roundup. All right, here we go.
Got my ocarina party time, let's go. Got this song and the vibe and the flow. Sacred song, sacred show. Just listen up, then you will know. Time to party. Welcome to the tribe, it feels so right. Time to party. Welcome to the tribe, dance floor, take flight. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, all night. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Time to dance ocarina of time. With this tune, yeah, all is fine. Time to dance ocarina of time. With this tune, yeah, all is fine. Traveling the world, people don't want tomorrow. Seen so many stuck in pity sorrow. On these fucking roads, nowhere to go. So I wrote this song to give some hope. Beachside vibes, palm tree sides, stress-free nights, feeling right. Beachside vibes, palm tree sides, stress-free nights, feeling alright. Let go your past, change your mind. Yeah. Got the ocarina of party time. Yeah. Let go your past, change your mind. I got the ocarina of party time. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, all night. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. All night, all night. Time to dance ocarina of time. With this tune, yeah, all is fine. Time to dance ocarina of time. With this tune, yeah, all is fine. Time to dance ocarina of time. With this tune, yeah, all is fine. All is fine, all is fine. With this tune, yeah, all is fine. All is fine, all is fine. With this tune, yeah, all is fine.
It's really terrible. Yeah. No, I get it. I totally get it. I make no apologies for my choices. It's totally fine. Listen, for any of you who do pray, I would say pray for James Rink after recovering from either a scalar energy attack or a heart attack or whatever the fuck happened to him. But instead, I would say that. But instead, I think you should pray that Jimmy Payne finds his way to my DMs, and instead, I'll take over for James Rink and I will interview Jimmy Payne. I think it's a good idea. I think it's a match made in heaven. Don't you? Like, does anybody... Okay. I am legitimately putting this out there. If anybody feels rowdy and wants to try and track down Jimmy Payne, at least like an email address or something, to ask him if he would be interested in being interviewed by me. So if James doesn't recover, we can still catalog his adventures. I'm willing to do it. I'll make the time. I will make the space. I will become best motherfucking friends with Jimmy Payne because he is quite possibly the greatest person I've ever found on the fucking internet. And I love him. I absolutely love him. I need this. We need to become best friends ever. All right. Anyway, here's some more Mario.
Okay, I want to try and shed some light on what I think is happening with this. I'm going to start with the name of it.
Okay.
So 3-1 Atlas, they say that they named it 3-1 because it's the third vessel to enter our solar system or some shit, which is fucking bullshit.
Okay, first of all, it's like 3I Atlas? I think it's 3I Atlas. I don't even think it's 3-1. I think it's 3I Atlas, isn't it? I think so.
Showed us on CNN 20 different ET crafts that have entered. So that I don't think that's what it is. 31 is the number for gallium on the periodic table. And gallium, it's a byproduct of aluminum, but it's
Okay. No, this is important. Like, is it... Pause game on fleek, motherfucker. Bam! Look at this beautiful, beautiful display. Incredible. Yeah, it's an eye. Yeah, it's an eye. That's what I'm talking about. It's a fucking eye. So him being like, well, so actually 31 represents gallium. No, bitch. What does 3I in the periodic table represent actually? You fucking moron. Can we stop the whole hoodie over hat thing? It's very unfashionable. I mean, I don't really give a shit about it. But the one thing that always drives me crazy about Mario, he always pulls his fucking flat. They're not flat, but they're close enough. His caps down enough that his little ear does like the Teen Wolf thing. He's got the little like Teen Wolf ear thing. I guess because his ears aren't sensitive, which is weird. I don't know. It's very strange.
But it's used to make solar panels. Okay.
Sure.
So what I think they actually use the number for is this vessel, whatever it is, runs off of solar energy. We look at solar energy like it's a weak form of harnessing energy because we don't use the proper technology. We use shit technology.
Who thinks that solar energy is a weak for? Like, obviously, we can't capture all of the solar energy that we want to. Sure, but we don't like. Look at that solar energy over there. What a pussy. Like, nobody does that. What are you talking about?
We use the proper technology for harnessing the sun. Nobody would be paying for fucking hydro, right? So
Yeah, dude, no, I couldn't do that with my ears. My ears are like my orgasm buttons, okay? Like, my ears are super fucking sensitive. Me trying to, like, mash a hat down would be like me trying to stuff my dick into, like, really super tight jeans. Couldn't fucking do it. Couldn't do it. Absolutely couldn't do it. This guy is all callous. I don't know what the fuck that means.
That's that. I'm going to give you some acronyms now. So ATLAS stands for Active Tutoring and Learning Achievement Space.
No. No, dude. Yeah, he said hydro. I brushed past that one, but yeah, no, yeah, that's obviously fucking dumb. But Atlas is from ancient Greece. That's where it comes from. That is where it comes from. That's it.
Which is why Earth is called an atlas.
No, it's not. No, it's not. An atlas, if you buy an atlas, it is a form of mapping, and all comes down to old classical sculptures and paintings from ancient Greece, where Atlas holds the globe. That was the most common form of the Earth being represented as a globe, was it being carried on Atlas's back. That's the connotation. That's all it is.
You might want to rewind that back and think about what I just said to you.
Yeah, it was stupid. Shut the... I'm gonna fucking go crazy.
Earth itself, the acronym for Earth is Environmental Awareness Research Technology House.
No. Earth is an old English word that is derived from older words from German and a bunch of other like random ass fucking Western European countries. It means dirt. It means dirt, you dipshit.
Okay, that's the acronym for Earth. The acronym for Gaia is Galactic Artificial...
Oh, no, I like that. Atlas stands for Ass Tits Lick Ass System. That's good. I'm into that. Gaia, also...
Intelligence.
Ancient Greece. Ancient Greece. That's it. Ancient Greece. Comes from ancient Greece.
Associates. You're not going to find that on Google, okay? That's not where I heard it.
Yes, you won't find the acronym because the acronym was made up. It's so fucking dumb. It's so dumb. Hey, this word that was invented over 1,000 years ago is based on an acronym from words that didn't exist 1,000 years ago. You stupid. What the fuck? How does this dude have so many followers on TikTok? You stupid fucking cunt bag. Jesus shit-eating Christ. What the fuck?
So, that being said, we're in a fucking lab.
Oh,
what I think they're doing with this is there are thousands of ET crafts all around us at all times, okay? They know this. Like, it's to the extent where there's probably fucking aliens living on your street and you just don't know it, okay? But they can't just say that to the public. So what they're doing with this...
Wait, what? What the... Hey, fuck, I fucking missed that. God damn it.
They know this. Like, it's to the extent where there's probably fucking aliens living on your street and you just don't know it, okay? But they...
Do you really think that? Do you really think that there are aliens living on your city street right now? Do you... Somebody needs to pick this motherfucker up. Nice men in white coats with a very comfortable bed just waiting for you. All you gotta do, just lay down on the gurney. We're gonna take care of everything there, Mario. Like, what the fuck?
They can't just say that to the public. So what they're doing with this...
I say that as a joke, but I actually don't believe in institutionalizing people for mental illness. So, I'm just saying that.
One Atlas is they're gauging the reaction of everyone. They want to see who gives a shit, who doesn't. They want to see if people start freaking out. And they're going to use their AI tech to gather all that information so that they can gauge possible scenarios as to what would happen if they actually did introduce an ET species to us.
Can you imagine how bored these fucking extraplanar super intelligent people must be to have the amount of time that they can do this? You ever think about that kind of thing? Like I do all the time, like because I deal with conspiracy theory people all the fucking time. Is they're like, yeah, these aliens are going through this intricate fucking plan. They're this long form, multi-generational, decades, if not centuries long research projects to gauge our fundamental differences of blah 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 blah. I'm like, man, do none of these people have hobbies? They not have dreams, aspirations, shit they want to do. They're actually that dedicated to just trying to figure out if our dumb asses can handle them like just popping up. Like, but the only way you can think like this, the only way you can embrace this kind of attitude is to believe that we are such special, interesting fucking creatures that we would warrant an entire species of people to dedicate like tens upon tens upon tens of years of their existence studying us just to know whether or not they could be like, hey, dog, I'm an alien. Like, how arrogant is that? It's so weird. Aliens, the master trolls. That's a good answer.
They want to see who's on this level and who's on this level and who's nowhere fucking near anywhere, which is probably about 90% of the planet.
About 90%. Yeah, guy. Okay.
That's what I think they're doing. Like, to say that this is the first time ET has entered our airspace, like, you are not smart if that's what you actually think. They're using it as a catalyst to gauge how the public will react to something like this happening. It could very well be on its way here.
Oh, Ian. No, I guess, okay, so my buddy Ian was watching when we were watching the first Mario video and then had to go and get on a plane from Seattle to Eugene. This is the second video. We did a lot of stuff in between. I promise you we did.
That could all be true, right?
Sure.
But what they're doing with it is they're trying to see how everyone's going to react.
I am torturing you, yeah.
To something like that happening. That's why they're pushing it on the media so much.
Oh, okay.
That's why they're using this one. They're using this one as a test to see what we do.
Yep.
Okay?
Okay.
In our lab, as lab rats on Earth, as humans.
I hate him. I hate him so much. Yeah, it's been 2 hours of Mario. Where have you been? Get on our fucking level, scrub. Is he still failing to point out why this is bad? Yeah. I mean, basically, yeah, for sure. Okay. Okay. Fucking Mario. So I have the next video. I don't know if this is good, but I love the idea of introducing educational content to the Wingnut Roundup. So I did throw it in here. If it sucks, we're just going to move on because the rest of it is actually pretty fucking amazing. So let's go. Let's do this. Okay, my friends.
All right, my friends. This is going to be fun.
Oh.
Everybody thinks you got to be a rocket scientist to understand chemistry.
Sure.
And atomic physics. Wow. No, get away from that feeling.
Okay.
Don't think somebody has to tell you something. You watch and then you make your own determination.
Go
I
on
make
by.
things simple. I'm gonna
Listen, we're all here on this spaceship called Earth. Just live on vibes, baby. Live your truth.
show you right now how simple nucleophilic reactions are. And how that's the only reason you're breathing oxygen right now.
Sure.
Nucleophilic reactions are things that actually literally change the nucleus of an atom into something else, which they don't really understand it. And it's using enzymes, isotopes, and these different charges.
Hang on. Enzymes are way bigger than fucking atoms. Isotopes are atoms. Those are not the same fucking thing, Roger. Using an enzyme to change an atom would be using a fucking elephant to change a mosquito. What are you fucking talking about? Or maybe even more dramatic than... Oh, you fucking moron.
Electron poor sites, electron rich sites. Well, what's an electron to them? Well, a little tiny thing hanging off of a big, massive proton. No.
That's not what an electron... That's not what an electron is! What are you fucking do? Ah! Okay, sorry.
It's a dipole. I'm going to show you what they are. They're just little bar magnets. Basically, that's all it is. And instead of being one big giant proton like that if you smash it, they say, oh, it goes into quarks and leptons and a particle zoo.
That is not what anybody said. That's not how that fucking works. What do you...
Yeah, because it's actually made out of that. And that, my friends, is about 1,839 particles instead of that. When they smash that, they just have debris. They can look at it for 10 years. They still can't figure out what it is. We smash this. Right there, that's what we used. So we don't damage the CMOS in the detector, because it's just a smartphone. Now CERN is also doing that. They're using the same technology we used 10 years ago, 12 years ago.
What?
Or more.
What?
So that's what I have to show you. Do not freak out. This is simple, and you'll understand more than well, you'll understand a lot. Let's put it that way. Because I haven't found anybody in the expert realm that will address this. Nucleophilic substitution and invasion is how we live. That's how it happens all the time. And when you die, it still tries to invade, but then it gets in there and it can't get out.
What?
All right, and it depends on what the chemistry is and the water flow and so forth. When these creatures were preserved, what kind of things are getting stuck?
Carabella new. Dude needs to go back to high school science. I agree. What in the actual fuck? What the fuck is he talking about? Holy shit. What? Everything. Okay. Everything you just said was wrong. Everyone who heard it was dumber from having heard it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay. Because they want to invade, just like they normally do. Usually they come and a bunch of stuff leaves.
They come?
You see it, there's an invading partner and a leaving group. All right? Displacement of a leaving group. They come in and they just throw the other guys out. Well, when you're dead, you can't just continue to do that process. So what happens is you've got to stop there somewhere. These blood metals want to find a home. That's why you have all these different colors in the mud fossils, and especially in opals. Opals come out.
Welcome to the cum zone.
I just did one on
Only
Australia.
cum inside anime girls. Quivering clit, double jointed pussy.
Anyway, that's fine. Anyway, that's fine. We're cool. It's good. It's fine. Anyway, Roger sucks. He's an idiot. It's fine. It's done. Right. Yeah. No, I'm having to come to terms with the fact that this is probably one of the most egregious bastardizations of any chemistry I've heard in a long fucking time. That is absolutely weird. How do I still have a brain? That's a good question. That's a very good question. Watching things like this has actually done bad things to my brain. Absolutely bad. Are we going to learn about covalent bonding? No, of course not. We're all about non-covalent bonding up in this fucking bitch. Electron sharing up here in like a motherfucker. Electronegativity. Anyway. No, fuck Roger. Roger's an idiot. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Okay, my friends, listen. Everything we've ever learned about chemistry is a fucking lie. Yeah, it's too much. That actually, that kind of broke me. I'm gonna be honest. That actually kind of broke me. Double jointed rock vajayjays. Indeed. All right, let's go. Let's do something different. Let's go for. I'm gonna let you bask in this this starting screen right here just for a minute while I plug my headphones back in. Yep. And here we go.
Yes, Ben Joseph, are you now here with us? Yes. Thank you so much. Protecting the space, protecting my energetic field, Yeshua Ben Joseph.
Sure.
Thank you so much for the honor to welcome you here. Did the high advanced civilization of Tataria exist? Yes.
I love how before she's done asking the question, the dowsing rods all on their own without her doing any manipulation at all go, we know what you're going to ask in Yales.
Tataria is no conspiracy theory. Yeshua says Tataria really existed. Did Tataria cover Siberia? Is that true? Yes. Thank you so much, Yeshua Ben Joseph. Did Tataria...
Listen, Ben Joseph, I'm glad that he was willing to spend some time to answer these questions. Ben Joseph.
cover Central Asia? Is that true? Yes, it's true also. Thank you so much, Yeshua. Did Tataria cover Mongolia? Yes, Yeshua says. Mongolia takes a very important role for Tataria. He speaks about the ancient Mongol tribes. They still know. Does the name Tatar coming from the Mongol tribe? Yes. Tataria includes...
I have a prediction about this video because I only watched like the first 30 seconds and I was like, this is gold. This is good. Shabenda Joseph Nyashuana Cheshaboshi Nishi Yada Ben Joseph is going to say yes to everything she asks. Pretty sure.
Includes the name Tatar. Yeshua says that is correct, but it comes from the Greek mythology too. That is why many lightworkers and starseeds are very curious to know more about that very high advanced civilization. Was Tataria being destroyed by mud floods? Yes, Yeshua says, but not just mud floods.
Oh.
There's something very, very dark. The Dark Forces destroy Tataria.
Dark Forces, great PC Star Wars game. It's amazing.
Yes, no conspiracy theory, Yeshua says. It was mud flood, but also a massive attack from the Dark Forces. Did the negative alien agenda destroy Tataria, Yeshua? Yes. Primarily, it was the negative alien agenda, but not just them, also people on Earth called the Dark Forces. He speaks about the Roman. Okay, we all know Yeshua Ben Joseph. Thank you so much. Is it true they had airships in Tataria? Yes, they had airships.
Sure.
And it takes an important role for Antarctica. It goes very deep. So they took the ancient secrets, used it for themselves, and you find the secrets now in Antarctica.
Fair.
Yeshua says.
Just, the most inaccessible place on the planet. But we would find the answers there if we were willing to look. The government is afraid to find out the answers. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, listen. Low energy video aside, I'm just going to say I believe the dowsing rods. I have no reason not to believe the dowsing rods, I've never used dowsing rods. I cannot verify whether they were true or not, or some random Joshua, Thotep, is not speaking through her. So I can't verify. I'm just going to say, sure, why not? Tartarian. For those who are not aware, Tartaria is the belief that there was a massively advanced civilization of human beings that existed pre-recorded history. It was a global spanning, highly advanced civilization with technology that was more advanced than our own currently.
Buy Ian a drink once he gets back. He needs it after thinking about Mario for 2 hours.
That's fair. Thank you so much, Rodania, with the 66.66 Tip, appreciate you, buddy. I will. Well, you're gonna have to get on Ian's case and see if he's gonna come out with me tonight for Halloween. We'll see. I'll try and get him and his beautiful wife to go adventure with me. We'll see. But yeah, Tartaria is like basically the newer-ish iteration of like a pre-cataclysm, massively advanced human civilization that existed before everything else. Prior to this, there was the sacred city of Mu, M-U. That was a common understanding. That was an old school Wingnutty belief. I actually have this amazing book, like wrapped in plastic. That's a Twin Peaks reference. Of a book that's like over 140 years old, called The Sacred Symbols of Mu, which this Wingnutty guy wrote about an ancient civilization that there is absolutely no fucking evidence for whatsoever. So Tartaria is the next version of Mu. It's just shit existed. We don't have evidence for it, but it just existed, and it's cool. It's super cool. Buy our books, you know. Yeah, it's like an Atlantis kind of idea. Yeah, exactly. The sacred city of the coefficient or friction. Don't confuse me right now. I'm in a very susceptible frame of mind. Anyway, let's learn about vampires. It's Halloween. Let's go.
They aren't clones. They aren't lookalikes. Oh. They aren't reincarnated.
Oh, shit.
They're vampires.
Shit.
Literal vampires. And I'm going to show you. You see, I've spent the past 2 years not just speculating.
Hang on. Before we get into this, chat, what's your favorite vampire? Every single person in the fucking chat watching right fucking now or in the future, leave it in a comment. Who's your... Whomst is your favorite fucking vampire? It could be Twilight. It could be Bram Stoker. It could be... Underworld. Whomst is your favorite vampire? Let's go.
That the people we think die young on the TV and in the music industry...
Obama.
They just change their roles and think their deaths. And like I said,
Colin Robinson,
this isn't
good
speculation.
Yeah.
I've proven it with tons and tons of facial markings and scars and things that are too coincidental. Too coincidental to not just be the same person. Hugh Jackman was country star Keith Whitley, who died at 33 years old.
Okay.
And when I first started doing this, the age gaps weren't that big of a deal because they weren't that big.
Jackie Daytona, completely normal human bartender from Tucson, Arizona.
But recently, there have been some very large age gaps. Like with Dale Earnhardt, who died hitting a wall, turned into Morgan Wall-in. This isn't speculation. You can literally see the exact same scar right there and right there. Yeah, they did some work on it.
Wow.
But you can't miss that. You see, Morgan is 32, and Dale, if he was still alive, would be 74. That's a large age gap. But like I said, they're not people. They're vampires. Vampires who consume blood to keep their youthful appearance.
Wow.
And not just keep it, but literally age reduce. Here's Robert Johnson, who died in the 40s, and Denzel Washington. L. You know what L is? You know, like Elohim, the sons of God, otherwise known as angels, and there are literal fallen angels here, and most angels have
depending on the type of like the religiosity you're looking at. L is the name of God, but like whatever, it's fine. I do like the idea that Robert Johnson, the guy who sold his soul to the devil for the greatest, to become one of the greatest guitar players of all time, is a vampire and is still Denzel Washington. I actually love that. I think that'd be great. If that was true, if Denzel Washington sold his soul to the devil to not only be the greatest guitar player of all time, but also one of the best fucking actors of all time, dope. That'd be fucking sick, dude. Why would we get mad about that? That's so good. That'd be so fucking good. We get training day. We get virtuosity. Holy shit, man. Dude, Denzel is amazing. He even made that like weird dickhead religious movie, The Book of Eli, really fucking awesome. Who gives a fuck? That's great. Oh, well, he's a vampire. Okay, he's a great actor. Who gives a shit?
The name L attached. Mike L, Gabriel, Azazel, Denzel, Elon. I mean,
oh my God, from Fallen. Oh my God, Denzel Washington's performance in Fallen. One of the oh my God, one of the most underrated movies of all fucking time. Holy shit, Fallen is so good. Holy shit, god damn.
Elon, who just shares the exact symmetry and birthmarks as the first rocket man known as Werner von Braun. The exact same markings. Kind of like that.
No.
Matches that.
No, the eyes are wrong. Listen, we all know white people all look the same, okay? It's fine. We get it.
Matches that. And that big old scar seems to match
isn't
a scar that, again,
he doesn't have
they
that
try
scar.
to fill
The
in.
scar's not
So
there.
you're not as aware as they want you to be. 1, 2. One, two.
No.
1, 2. 1, 2.
No. Those don't look the same either.
Tried to remove the molds. Elon and Werner. Let's take a look at the most wicked man to ever live, Aleister Crowley, Alistair, and Joe Rogan. Their noses seem to be
yes
exact, and so does Alistair's little scar there that again they tried to fill in.
Okay, wait. Okay, no. Like, I'm really excited about this one. If Aleister Crowley somehow managed to find a way into immortality and became like a vampire, he would be Joe Rogan. He super would be fucking Joe Rogan. Are you fucking kidding me? Of course he would. He's starting to win me over with this one. Because I know enough about Aleister Crowley, and he was such a fame whore. Such an absolute desperate fucking dickhead. So searching for fucking relevance. The idea that Aleister Crowley could become like a fucking vampire and then become like the biggest the biggest podcaster on the fucking planet, that tracks so fucking hard, dude. That tracks so hard. I want to believe. That makes so much fucking sense. They don't look anything alike. It's obviously bullshit because vampires aren't real. But I'm totally I'm rocking with this fucking vibe, man. I'm rocking with this vibe so fucking hard. This is great.
Wouldn't be the wiser. I found the exact same markings on them. Robert Johnson, who would literally be 114 years old if he were still alive.
Well, yeah, but Crowley was way more literate than Rogan. He'd have lost reading apprehension. Well, I mean, it's like if Crowley was a vampire and he just kind of got lost in the sauce and the pussy and the boy puss, you know, and he just didn't read anymore. And then he was like, yeah, man, hey, wow, wow, you know, like it makes. Don't fuck with my headcanon that much, Robin. It's fine.
Robert Johnson, who is literally known as someone who said he sold his soul to get good at music.
Anyway, fine, fuck it. All right, fine. Whatever. I don't want to stick on this for too long. We were on that video for way too long. Good God. With the crazy shit Crowley got out to, I wouldn't be surprised if he lost reading comprehension. That's what I'm saying. Absolutely. You can always, and that's something that we don't really quite embrace, is that you can have somebody who's brilliant, but they can always still disappoint us. People who become amazing can always disappoint us. If, like, So if Hemingway lived maybe 10 years longer, probably we wouldn't like him as much as we do now. We wouldn't revere Hemingway as much as we do because we would have had 10 years for him to absolutely fall into like a total dickhead pipeline and become an absolute shithead and be like, yeah, you know, like his early stuff was good, but like whatever. But like he died at the perfect time that everybody loves Hemingway. Hemingway is amazing. It's like you got to get the sweet spot. You got to like find that brilliance, shine on your crazy diamond, and then just fucking eat. That way nobody sees you turn into like an absolute fucking pile of shit. So I'm just saying. Anyway, okay. Let's check in with an old buddy.
Why do you want to sniff your bro's feet? Because they are right next to the hummus cannon and dragon pearls in the sensory motor neuron cortex of your brain. Also, in Chinese reflexology,
Hang on. So, according to the Wild Naked Man, and this is not, it's not incorrect, but it's not correct either. Your sensory neurons for the bottom of your feet and your pinor and your bulls bang is kind of close together. Sort of? Ish? Sort of. So I'll give him that.
The bottom of the foot relates to every single gland and organ in your bro's body. So when you rub...
But Chinese reflexology is actually completely horseshit, and there's no merit whatsoever in science with Chinese reflexology. It's all fucking dumb.
Sniff and massage it, you're giving them a full body massage. It also becomes very juicy because you're indirectly...
Please don't ever say that again. Juicy. You gonna sniff my feet tomorrow?
Stimulating his hummus cannon through the foot massage because, again, the hummus cannon and the foot is right next to each other in the brain, and sometimes they get mixed up.
Okay. You know, I've lived a long time. 43 years to be exact. I've never gotten my cock and my feet mixed up. I've gotten my cock and my common sense mixed up. That's happened, buddy. Way more times than I want to admit. But my cock and my feet? I don't think so. I don't think that's really been a thing. I could be wrong. Spent a lot of booze and a lot of drugs along the way. I could have forgotten several instances, but pretty sure there's been a pretty clear delineation between those two. Okay, so, ladies and joins, my friends, my compatriots, my fellow psychonauts traversing through the wingnuttery sphere with me, we have come to that point in every Wingnut Roundup where I have to tell you that we are about to go into parts unknown, parts unexplored. We are about to go into the piss. We are going to go into a gross out, disgusting, weird ass layer of internet fuckery, whereupon you might see something that will scar your mind and haunt your fucking dreams. So if you are not of those with a stern constitution to watch these gross out parts of the Wingnut Roundup, now is your signal to extricate yourselves that way. But before you do, I do want to say, Carabella News says, will this guy ever just admit he's into men? He does admit it, but I think the Wild Naked Man and his quest to try and not just be gay is also kind of a charming way to try and get people to accept that you don't have to necessarily have a label of gay to be gay. You could just be bi. You could just fuck around. He just does it in a really fucking dumb way. And he also pushes a bunch of pseudoscience and alternative health stuff that's actually pretty harmful, which is why he's on the show, because that's dumb and fuck you. You're not a doctor. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, we're gonna watch some pee videos now. So you've been warned. We are about to engage in our gross out videos in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's from Lucy Aura. This is. I'm gonna mute the audio because it's obviously fucking gonna be copyright struck. While the majority are drinking the Kool-Aid and the alcohol, I'll just be over here drinking my own personal medicine and getting healthier and happier than ever. Chug it, baby. Chug it. You drink that nice, sweet, frothy fucking pee-pee. There you go. Good girl. Lick the lips for good fucking measure. All right. Anyway, that's the easy one. We got 2 more. Here we go, baby.
Om Namah Shivaya for healing and removing heavy metals, okay? And just ignore science and what they say about enemas. This goes up your butt. You pour stuff in here. This is called borax, aka boron. It removes heavy metals. This is aged urine, 9 months in a bottle. I have tons of it. It is phosphorus, which grows your plants.
Can we please acknowledge the fact that this guy just like casually like glanced here?
Called borax,
Casually glanced
aka
over.
boron. It removes heavy metals. This is aged urine, 9 months in a bottle.
He's got a fucking collection. A fucking collection of bottles, aged urine, wrapped in fucking socks, just sitting in his fucking apartment. Why would you do that? Why would you save your piss? Do you not know what a fucking cliche is? Like, hey, watch out for that guy. He looks like the kind of guy that would save his piss in bottles in his apartment. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he does. Because that's a thing. That's a thing that real people do.
I have tons of it. It is phosphorus, which grows your plants. You go up your butt. If you're homophobic, get over it. If you've been sexually abused, compassion, you must get over it. The only way to remove your heavy...
Wait. Hang on. If you've been sexually abused, and so you don't want to put a fucking thing up your butt, maybe you should do this. Maybe you should just do what... Or maybe you're a dickhead. Fucking whatever.
Metals is up the butt. You release the flask and look at your doo-doo. Why is that important? Because today, look at your sky. And how those aren't natural, I would imagine. I'm just saying. Ask questions. Remove your heavy metals.
Ask questions. You may live in a nice affluent neighborhood, in a fucking apartment. You may have every advantage in life. You may have all these different things, but what you really need to do is you need to squirt piss and borax up your fucking asshole. And if you don't do it, you're not being clear. What if I showed up at your house with a bottle of aged stem cells from a year ago? Would you still love me? Could you learn to love me? No! No, I couldn't. No, I'd be mad. I'd be mad. And I would turn you away. Keep your aged stem cells the fuck away from me, god damn it. Absolutely not. Anyway, last video. Here we go.
I am West Pepper.
Just so we understand. The first thing that he did was he grabbed a bunch of raw chicken, he chewed it up, and he spit it back into the bowl. Now he's calling cayenne pepper cayenne West pepper. Whatever, it's fine. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Some avocado, squeeze some limes, a little bit of cilantro. Sure.
Cilantro.
And there we go, baby. There we go. Well, Yup.
Raw chicken ceviche.
Raw chicken piss ceviche. Sure. Yep.
People were begging me for the ceviche to make a return. This is for the OG fans.
OG fans. Yeah.
You already know what ceviche is.
Ceviche. Let's do it. Let's get it. What the fuck? What the fuck? A little golden vinaigrette. Yes, just a little bit. Gross. Yeah. That's yeah. Pretty gnarly. Well, my friends, my dearie doves, my lovey loves, my sweet, sweet baby childs. That was Piss Ceviche. That was the Wingnut Roundup. Now, we are at this point at the end of October, and we're about to go into November, December, the cold ass months. Now, this means that for those of us living in the northern hemisphere, we are about to get into colder months, colder climes, and we might be susceptible to things like seasonal depressive disorder and that sort of thing. So what I want you to do, what I want you to take away from this is that this is a good time to make sure you are self-caring. Find those things that nurture your soul. Find those friend groups or those hobbies or those activities or maybe even just that fucking video game, Baldur's Gate 3. They're going to help carry you through something that otherwise might make you pretty sad. Because life is all about surviving until we find those beautiful experiences that demarcate the experiences that define us who and what we are. So, if you promise to stick with it, I'll promise to stick with it. As we go into these cold seasons together, we will traipse our way through this crazy-ass life. We will forge through the darkness and the cold together, and we will find ourselves out the other end happy and whole. But if you need a good reminder, every single month, at the end of the month, there will at least be one thing that you can always count on. And that's a Wingnut Roundup, baby! We'll be here every single month, no matter what, rain or shine. I don't give a fuck. I ain't not gonna fail to show up. I'll be right here with you. I am down. I'm super down. I'm right here with you. I'm in it with you. We're all in this together, baby. We're all in this together. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate you so much from my family to yours. Thank you so much for attending this show, the Wingnut Roundup. I will see you in one fucking month. I love you. I think you're amazing. You're beautiful. We're going to make out later. It's going to be great. Bye, everybody. I'll see you in 1 month. Bye-bye.
School era, backroom passes, button classes, sweets and Adams. Smoking blunt from the daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray goose and the goose in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack. Watching black, smoking sacks up in accent sidekick. With my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And then I bring my gat. It's not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest. Cause niggas is the mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging and fucking at niggas like I was coming out just me and my crew. Cause all we wanna do is party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit.